All right, I think we are live. Everything's good to go. I think YouTube and Twitch are both working in tandem. Should be good to go, yeah. Let me test and make sure that the audio is good. And we can get started. Oh boy. Lots of other watch parties today. Alright, let's see. Oh, alright, everything's good. Let me tweet out the stream really quick. And then I'll put Avengers on. Alright, so we're gonna play some Avengers today, as always, every Friday. I could put on another game, but I think it's only plausible. Hey, what's up, Haley? Good to see you back. We're here for the finale of WandaVision, and I'm stoked. My expectations, I've lowered them a bit. As the recent news, I'm sure you've seen from a lot of people, they've been saying like the community's expectations might be a little too high for what the show is going to offer, but I still think that they're going to deliver something pretty cool. I'm pretty confident that they can do that. But before we get into it, I'm opening Twitch, and I noticed Onyx the Panda, he gave me a follow, so now I've reached 2 followers on Twitch. Let's go. Appreciate the follow. He probably is not going to hear this, but just had to shout it out for just because it's a slow grind on Twitch, but you know, why not do it? If you can do both, why not do both? Yeah, glad to see you back though, honestly. It's crazy that we're already here though. Like, man, I'm not ready for the show to be over. I mean, at least in the next 2 weeks we're gonna have, you know, the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Oh yeah, that's right. This skin came out today. I actually am gonna buy this. This one is actually really nice. I'm glad that they had I think it's called a hijab. Yeah, in there. It's a really good skin. I like it. I'm not sure how much I like this one because I'm pretty sure it's similar to some other. It might be. Yeah, I think it's similar to some other skin if they have it here. Yeah, it's pretty much this skin without arms. That's pretty much all it is. Yes, I definitely agree that a lot of people's expectations have been a little too high for the series. Yeah, like don't get me wrong, I think it's good to speculate, and I mean, of course, when you're dealing with certain stories with specific characters, like, and people are gonna put 2 and 2 together for like comic book stuff, so like you have the expectation in your head that, oh, they're gonna pull from that, and they might actually do it, like the whole Mephisto thing with Wanda's 2 kids in the comic books, like that's the expectation because that kind of seems like where they're going with it, although that might not really be the case, or they might not be planning to reference that character just yet. You know, it's. I still think it's a win-win situation for everybody because it's not like this is the last time we'll see Wanda or see a story for her or anything. I'm glad to be back too. Yeah, it's bittersweet that WandaVision is ending. I've been enjoying it, but I'm starting to get a little more excited for the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be definitely a lot more comedic, I think, and a little bit more actiony. So it's gonna bring that little feeling back because WandaVision has just been kind of like pain, sadness, and happiness a little bit. You know, like they've taken everybody through the journey of every different emotion, I would say. But I'm definitely excited to see where they go. I feel like my TV is kind of loud. I'm not using my headphones, so it might be putting feedback on the mic. So I'm gonna turn my TV down. I don't usually care about the game audio unless I want to play like get immersed. I'll put the headphones on, but yeah. Anyways, back to this skin though. So, I mean, the other one is basically just this with glasses now and no sleeves, which I mean, it's cool, I guess. I'm not really a fan though. I think the only outfits I really like for Widow are the classic ones, like fuck. Oh, it's not even in here. Yeah, I don't really like this one. It looks kind of weird. Zunto. It honestly feels like last week I was watching your episode 1 stream. My episode 1 stream, did you know, you want to know what happened to that? It got fucking deleted. You want to know why it got deleted? Is because people in the chat kept asking me. So, like, listen to this. Day 1, when WandaVision came out, I swear to you, there was no watch parties on here on YouTube. On the first one, I swear I didn't see anybody doing a watch party. So I was like, you know what? Like a day or two later, I was like, you know, I'm gonna do a watch party because that's new, and I think it'd be really cool. So I did a watch party. The first day, I got like almost 60 people in there, and like the stream got taken down because people kept asking me, "Oh, show the episode, show the episode." And I was like, you can't show the episode. It's gonna get immediately like kicked out. It's gonna immediately get taken down, and they're gonna give you a warning or a strike depending on how many times you've previously done it. So I was like, well, just to prove it to people, because I mean, I have a pretty clean channel. It's not like I'm gonna get deleted or anything. But I was like, I'll show you. So we watched one full episode, and at the end of that episode, they cut it. They were like, pulled the plug, and then I got a warning. So I was like, see, can't do it. So that's why I don't do it anymore. And I stopped trying to tell people that because I feel like they just don't understand that that's how that works. But yeah, I mean, that's just how it is. It's a shame that it got taken down because that was actually a really big like stream. I mean, it's not as big as some other streams I've had in the past before, but definitely from the last like few months, it's been one of the bigger ones. So it would have been interesting to keep that up, but it's all right. We're still going strong. Yeah, no, that's all right. I don't. It doesn't bother me because like I just was testing the waters with it, and I was surprised to see that. I figured people would do watch parties, but it was just weird that the first day the episodes dropped, nobody was doing a watch party, unless they were doing it like after I checked, because I checked like 3 times to see if anybody was gonna do it, and there just wasn't that many people really doing it, which was surprising to me. But of course now people are doing it, so there's competition all the time, but it's all good. We're just here for a fun time. I always come in here. There's nothing to come in here for anymore. Like, that is another thing. Why did they move him again? I don't know why they moved the vendor from this area. Like, what was the point? Like, are they gonna replace the vendor? Because there's like no reason to come back down here. Like, that's what. If you're gonna make an area explorable, you gotta give me a reason to come down here. Like, there's nothing to do. There's no. There's just only thing to come down here for is to just see a wall that you can't pass. It was cool during the campaign because it was like an actual, like, you could walk in there and see like what happened after, Monica and Bruce had their little incident. And there's nothing to do over here. Like, this should be something, Like, I don't know. They just need to make some other things to do in there. I was honestly debating streaming today because I don't know how many of you play Avengers, but Miller is streaming today, and he's always got some really insightful thoughts for the game. So I kind of wanted to watch him, and I think he was on a call with a guy by the name of High Ruler. Does a Symbol podcast. Always gives can't talk. Always gives updates on stuff for Avengers news, or the game, not like the MCU stuff, but still. Oh, the same outfits. Great. I'm not gonna spend money on those. Wanda is one of my favorite characters in the MCU, so I'd have enjoyed this. So I can't speak. Why? So I've enjoyed this show no matter what, which I have been. So I will be sad after tonight, but I can always relive it, and Wanda will be back. And Wanda's journey will be, her journey is gonna be pretty crazy. Like, we haven't, like, just think about it though. Like, we haven't even seen her at her full power. Like, she hasn't even been using her max like competency, I would say, in certain situations, because like she's not fully aware like what she can do. Like, she just is doing what she thinks she can do at the time. Like, just imagine if she was fully aware like that she could do the stuff she's doing now in Infinity War, Bro, in Infinity War, she could have stopped Thanos. Bro, it's crazy. Just imagine what the future of the show is gonna be like. Now, I don't think she's not. I don't think she's gonna go anywhere. I think she's gonna be around even after Doctor Strange. So that's gonna be pretty interesting because they're putting her in the magic sector of things. Wait, where am I going? Oh yeah, let me change character real quick. They're putting her in the magic sector rather than the mutant sector right now, which I think is kind of better because we don't have a lot of details on like sorcerers and stuff like that, except Doctor Strange. So I think it's good adding more stuff to that. Mutants they can do later down the road. I mean, it's not a big deal if they don't do them right now. You know, that makes for somewhat of a good story to pass the torch on to giving different heroes and stuff. Things to do around. But yeah, she could have. She really could have. Infinity War wouldn't have even gotten as far as it did if she knew what she could freaking do. Boy, what do I? Let's see. So I'm gonna take Black Widow out because I haven't played as Black Widow since like last year. Not real talk. I haven't played as Widow since like last year, and it's not because she's bad. I have no reason to like play as her because I have to level up other people too. Like, I don't know. She's good, but I like having an incentive to play with characters besides them just being good. Like, I could spam her whatchamacallit, her guns and stuff, But, I mean, I like a challenge, I guess. I just need some other stuff to do, they need to make content that incentivizes you to use certain characters too. Like the iconic missions, those are cool and all, but like give me missions like that require me to actually level up a certain character because I think I can take on her iconic mission right now without having to be like a super high power level. There's not really any reason to do it. Last week's episode still blows my mind. Honestly, I haven't gotten over it. Yeah, I think like I don't know the whole deal with Agatha. Like it's a little like there's still more to look into because it's like, well, first she said like she found this astral world. What's good? But she's in this like little, I don't know, underground room or whatever. I don't even think that. I feel like that's a place that can move around or some shit. Like I don't think it's in a single location. I feel like it'll move. Like she could teleport that area under the ground like anywhere she wanted to. I feel like. I don't really know if that's the case with what she could do, but I feel like she could. But anyways, so we got that whole little underground area, and I mean, think about it though. Like that door that they walk through, it's kind of like I might be talking stupid here, but like think about it. Like they just walked through a random door. Like did it take them somewhere, or is it just a mind trip? Like they actually had to have went somewhere. So that door definitely has some capabilities to do other stuff. And I mean, like I don't know. I feel like the Ralph thing. There's still more to it. Like there's no reason to keep mentioning this fucking dude Ralph if there's not a reason for him to be there. Like Senior Scratchy, like we've seen him a couple of times, and we've seen the bunny in the last episode. Like it's probably just her son. It could be. They don't have to dig too deep into it, but again, the way she explains stuff is kind of like, well, there's still some questions I have for you. Vision, but he's blue and white. Vision, but he's blue and white. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the Funko Pop? The glow in the dark one? Is that what you're talking about? You just reminded me though. I don't remember who said it, but that was still crazy to me. Somebody came in the chat last stream and said, "Watch it be Vision, the White Vision, or something like that." That I think Tyler Hayward has. I was like, I dismissed it at first, but then when I saw it happening, I was like, "Oh shit!" He either saw leaks or he really guessed that, and that was crazy. I think he had guessed it, but still, like that was crazy that they paid it off. And I think it's funny. Like I'm not mad at Paul Bettany for this, but like I think it's funny when he was talking about, oh, there's a secret actor that I've always wanted to work with. Like, dude, hella people got pissed about it, but like in hindsight, like it's funny. Like don't you can't get mad at that. Like he's playing himself, or he's not even really playing himself because it's a different vision, but like he's working with himself. Like it's just funny. Okay, I feel like people took it way too seriously, but there was some good theories about who he wanted to work with, and I guess those were pretty cool. But it was interesting to say the least. Uh, a lot of reports saying it's Nightmare. I feel like it's weird for it to be Nightmare though, because Nightmare thrives on people like while they sleep or whatever, right? Like it would feel weird because none of the people in Westview are like asleep. Their consciousness is still there. Like it's not like they're asleep and can't feel anything. Like you saw when Vision brings that consciousness back, like they're fully aware. Like oh shit, like get me out of here. Like they know. So it's not like they're asleep or anything. So it'd be weird for it to be him. I mean, unless he's just really depowered, like depowered or something. But if he's supposed to be the villain for Doctor Strange, I feel like that's not the case. I don't know. Something with this hex is gonna have some repercussions for sure. I don't think that they're gonna do anything like super crazy, but I think it's gonna have some. I mean, other than the multiverse stuff, crazy, but like it's gonna have something crazy happen. Uh, yeah, I'm not like at this point we're never gonna see Ralph. Yeah, Ralph is a. Imagine they don't reveal Ralph at all, and they just let it slide by. Like, hold on, no. Actually, there's two things. So one, I'm not sure how many of you remembered that whatchamacallit, the dude Franklin, the beekeeper dude that everybody was like, oh, it's Magneto, oh my gosh, or whoa, like obviously it's not Magneto, but like the dude Franklin that they first put in there to try to go crossover, and in the first episode, I believe was it the first episode or the second? I think it was the first or second. No, it was the second episode. Wanda said no, and then like everything rewinded, and we don't know what happened to Franklin or Beekeeper, whatever you want to call him. He just disappeared off the face of the earth. We don't know if he got turned into somebody else in Westview, but I feel like if he did, they would have addressed that way sooner. And if they wanted to say he got plopped back outside like Monica did, they would have done that as well. So it's like, well, what happened to him, right? The only thing I could really like guess, and I mean, seeing that Agatha can like transform things with triple transformation spells or whatever. I mean, I don't think it would be far fetched for her to change somebody else's human appearance to look like somebody else if she can get a description. Like I don't see that being too far fetched. And then just controlling that as a puppet or something. But I don't know, it just feels weird that they would leave that out because like if he's such a minute character, why is he not like just episode 3? Oh, he's outside, guys. What happened, dude? Like, I know that they gave that part to Monica to explain, like, oh yeah, I don't remember shit. Basically, I just remember pain and this and this. Like, we get it, but like, then what was the point of sending this dude in here? I don't know. They got some things to definitely close off in this. I think it's an hour episode, so we're gonna be in here for a while. Holy fuck, we're gonna be in here for a while. Let's see. What if the cameo is Tobey Maguire ringing the doorbell and saying it's pizza time? Listen, as much as I would like Tobey Maguire to come back as Spider-Man, like, I don't know, that kind of would make me mad. Because, like, then, no, it would be weird, though, because it's inside the Hex. Like, that would mean that there's already a guy that looks like Tobey Maguire in this universe that isn't Spider-Man. And for some reason, he's acting like Peter Parker. I don't know. If they do bring back Toby or Andrew, I don't want it to be like overshadowing somebody else's roles in movies. Like I would rather them bring them in like in a separate event. You know, like Spider-Verse movie, like do that and just I mean, again, people would be like off the walls if Sony did that because Sony's not as trusted with Spider-Man, but I would rather them do something as a side project rather than throw them all in there with Spider-Man 3 to be honest. Let's see. Sadly, Quicksilver isn't from the Fox universe, but he still is. He's still Quicksilver. See, I was talking to somebody about that in a Discord, and like, when you think about it, like, why can he run fast, right? Like, it's not Wanda who did that, so like, why can he run fast? And I don't think Agatha would be able to manipulate like this dude, fake Pietro, to be able to have the same abilities. Like, I don't know, it seems kind of far fetched for that to be the case, and I have a feeling like he's a super powered being of some kind. It just makes sense. Um, it makes sense for him to be some kind of person with abilities, because when you think about it, like, even her kids, like Billy and Tommy, they have powers. I mean, again, they exist only in the hex, and that makes me think that she's just gonna make the hex like exist over the entire earth, because it just would feel weird for her to continue to keep that hex existing in that one area, unless that they just get rid of everybody. That's gonna be fucking sad. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, I feel like he's got some importance, because they could have ended his story last episode and just said, oh, he's so and so or whatever, and whatever Monica and him were doing, they could have easily done that. So they're obviously gonna reveal something. I rewatched episode 5 and I actually misremembered the footage with Wanda, because Hayward didn't alter it. He just straight up lied to everybody, which was kind of crazy. I was like, damn, everybody really believed that shit? Like, you would think people would be more on her side, considering the fact that she literally almost just killed, like, she was almost able to fully kill off Thanos, which she would have been the savior, and everybody would have held her as a fucking, like, god or whatever, and be like, oh my gosh, she just saved everybody's ass, and we didn't even have to kill off Tony or whatever. Like, he's over here talking about, oh, you want to bring your dead husband on lot? Like, shut the fuck up, Hayward, bro. I don't even care if he dies. Like, he can go and never come back, because that dude is, he's like a fucking idiot. Like, and like, now that I think about it, the whole missile thing with the drone, I was like, he must have been trying to really just provoke her for the drone to get shot with some energy or whatever, because it doesn't make any sense why he would do that, knowing how powerful she is. And looking back, it just makes a little bit more sense now. Yep, I think this will be an hour long. It's confirmed 53 minutes. 53 minutes? Well, is that 53 minutes with credits, or just 53 minutes of the full episode? Including credits. Also, if anyone want to talk Marvel, Snap is it. What do you think about the engineer being a Skrull? I think that's fine. Like, I think it would be cool if the girl from Captain Marvel is the engineer. I don't really mind that. I mean, I think it just sets up, like, you got people from outer space, like, already being here on Earth, mingling with humans, whatever, and whatnot, so they can start slowly setting up the Skrull invasion stuff. I mean, I don't think it's a problem. I think it would be cool. You were right about the show giving us all these feels, because we were watching some WandaVision episodes early today. I got super emotional. Yeah, it's like a freaking cut into your heart. Like, it's been nothing. It was happiness in the first 2 episodes a little bit until you got to the end. And then, like, you start picking up, and it's just like they try to get you in a happy setting, and then just bam, pain, sadness, sorrow. Let's see. Hayward probably was trying to antagonize her with the drone or something. Yeah, like, but it was just stupid, because at the end of the day, he almost died. Like, if she really wanted to. And I mean, I don't really know how much of an influence Agatha really might have had on her at the time, because, like, for Wanda to walk out on her own free will and do all that was pretty crazy. And I still didn't really think that it was her at first. So it's pretty interesting, but he could have died that very instant. And I mean, it would have just made his case about, oh, we need to take her out or whatever. But, like, at the end of the day, he would have been a minuscule person in the fate of the rest of the show. I want to mention during the final Endgame, isn't it weird how there was, like, no news reporters, spectators, or first responders? Yeah, like, they kept everything, I would say, pretty under wraps, though. Like, they kept a lot of things under wrap. And I would say You know that they have all those sorcerers there, capable of doing mind wipes. I'm pretty sure, or at the very least, Doctor Strange could have done it himself and just mind wiped everybody there. If they did show up. So I mean, it's not far fetched to say that they kept things under wrap by using stuff like that type of technique from the sorcerers. I'm having a brain fart right now, but did Wanda get snapped? Yeah, she did. She unfortunately did, and that makes me wonder: could she have prevented herself from being snapped away? I don't know. Could she have just, could she have just made another? Could she have just made another place for herself to go at the last minute? Yep, and Wanda went back into the Hex after warning search. She did turn all the guns on Hayward. Yeah, like it was pretty crazy. Like you, uh, oh shit. This whole time I had my thing on. I didn't even realize. But I mean, we've just been chatting, so it's been pretty decent. But now, okay, I feel like I've been stupid this whole time. I didn't realize I had the fucking starting soon shit on. But we've been talking, we've been chatting, which is good. Um, but yeah, we're gonna play some Avengers in a little bit. I just enjoy talking to everybody. So then, how come her powers didn't kick in? I don't know. It's like that was probably the most interesting thing. Like when you look at it now, like for her to go through so much more pain at the end of Endgame into WandaVision, and then her just manifesting all this extra power, like I don't know. I felt like in that moment when Thanos killed Vision, like she really could have done something, but I guess she was just like too in shock that it even happened in the first place that she couldn't react. And then like she was sitting over there probably over. I think she was sitting over Vision's body in grief, and then she didn't even bother to do anything. I mean, I guess it's understandable, like it just happened, and she wanted to be with Vision. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, this one is not that bad. Wanda is the Jean Grey of our universe. Yeah, for now, until they actually do Jean Grey. That makes me do wonder though, because like Wanda, I think Wanda has a capability of like, I wouldn't say destroying the Phoenix Force. It's been a while since I read this, but have you guys ever read the Avengers versus X-Men comic? It was basically a story about like Hope Summers, the daughter of, I think, Cyclops and Jean Grey, and she's like, what? She's from the future or something? I don't remember. But their daughter was gonna receive the Phoenix Force, and like all the Avengers and Logan from the X-Men were like, oh fuck, we gotta stop this. We don't want her to get it because she can't control it. It's gonna go fucking haywire. And basically, the whole thing is trying to play a fucking keep the hacky sack from somebody. They're trying to save Hope, the X-Men, and eventually she just goes off and does her own shit. And then later they, I think they tried to stop the Phoenix Force from coming to Earth, and the Avengers kind of just do some. I think it was Tony actually. He did some stupid shit and like trying to destroy it or send it away or whatever. It just split up in 5 parts, and it went to the Phoenix Five, which is like Cyclops, Magic, Colossus, Emma Frost, and Namor, the Submariner. And it was kind of like, it was cool, but it kind of was like stupid at the same time because like, why? But I mean, it was alright. But then like later in the story, Cyclops gets all the power and kills Charles Xavier. That sets off a whole lot of shit later on. And then after that, eventually Scarlet Witch and Hope Summers, they like try to disperse the fucking Phoenix Force after they take out Cyclops, and they're like, no more Phoenix or some shit. And it like recreates a whole bunch of mutants, which is interesting. So who knows? Who knows on how grand scale they'll do the Phoenix Force later, though. It's been kind of a failure for the last 2 times that they've tried to bring it to live action. So it's kind of a risky thing to do. Dark Phoenix? Yeah, Dark Phoenix I think probably has. But that's to say, like, they always power scale characters differently each time. Like, I don't understand why they do that every time Every time they reboot the Marvel universe, oh let's depower Scarlet Witch. For what? For what reason do you need to depower Scarlet Witch? Give me a good reason. Like there's no reason why. Fuck, I don't want to do those. You know what? Let's just do her freaking iconic mission because it's Black Widow hero specific gear anyways. Yeah. Let's see. When is it starting? Noah, the episode drops in 57 minutes. So whatever time zone you're in, it drops in 57 minutes. At the time I'm looking at your question. And yeah. No problem, Noah. Alright, I would play this with other people, but I'm avoiding playing multiplayer until I hear that Crystal Dynamics has gotten that network bug that they're talking about fixed. So I wonder what this last episode will be titled. Yeah, that's actually a good question because I don't even know. I don't even have any guesses what it could be because there's so many possibilities of what the ending will do. Like we just know it ties into Doctor Strange, but we don't know like how. Like what does she do that ties into Doctor Strange? And I have the biggest question I have is, are we gonna see her in this suit for longer than 2 minutes? I actually want to see her walking around in it and like her being the Scarlet Witch to some degree. Astro World, that's between y'all. I don't know. Y'all distribute. Talk about that. A glizzy, what the fuck? Man, that joke is old. No one talks about glizzies anymore. Wow, this is. Oh, this is why I hate this because this is why I don't play this one. Like, I think I had an enemy drop down into the water one time, and honestly, that should just be an instant kill. Like, they shouldn't. It should just be an instant kill when they do that, but you know, they didn't. So, oh boy, I'm not gonna be able to get you. Where's the thing at? Where's the thing at? Okay, they got it. Well, this is only on difficulty 2, so I mean, oh my gosh, I hate these things. Thank you. Where are you going, dude? I'm right in front of you. Let's just juggle this dude in the air. Ralph. Imagine the episode is just called The Devil Inside. Could you imagine that? And then everybody would freak out because they think it's about... Oh, fuck. Because they think it's going to be about fucking Mephisto. Oh my gosh. Why? No. Die, bro. Stop. Stop. I don't think that's Black Widow in that trailer, though. A lot of people say that that's Black Widow, but I don't think it's Black Widow. I think that that's just some random person, some random new character we're going to get introduced to for the MCU, to be honest. Oh, wait. Is there? No, there's no chest. It would be interesting, but I don't, honestly, I'm fine with Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow not being a prominent character in the MCU anymore. Like, I think she had a decent beginning and a decent end, you know, self-sacrifice and all, and you know, she's getting a movie, and I mean, it's not like she can't get movies that are also set in the past still, like, just to clarify some other things. So I mean, I wouldn't mind those set in the past, but like, I think going forward, I think having Yelena as the new Black Widow would totally work, in my opinion. You know, everybody's opinion on that is going to be different, but I definitely think it can work. The Cosmic Rod. Hold on. Okay, now we can go in for... Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I need my polychrons. Yep, I need all those for Clint. I have like... Hold on, how many do I have? I have like 300. Yeah, I have almost 400. I'm sad that we don't get Loki until June. Honestly, I was pretty hyped more for Loki at first, but then once we got to see a little bit more of WandaVision, I was like, oh shit, this might actually be top tier, like more than Loki. But I don't know. We'll have to see about Loki. It's gonna be pretty interesting. They can wait on Black Bolt. They can wait. They kind of they had one opportunity to do Black Bolt right, and they tainted it really badly. Like they tanked it. They need to let it get some breathing room first. You know. Oh shit. Dang, she's got a reach. I don't use that too much, but yeah, she's got some pretty good reach. What the heck? You guys still haven't gotten dude yet? Where is he? I was about to say what's taking you guys so long. I'm curious to see what the whole time variance authority thing is about with that, because personally I didn't really know that they existed until they showed the first trailer of Loki. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But like when I think about it, like why the TVA? Because at the end of the day, they're gonna introduce Kang in Ant-Man and Wasp. I mean, yeah, Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania, and I was like, well, what if Kang has somewhat of a role in this TVA thing, like the Time Variance Authority, and he's actually the one in control of it as he monitors all of time because he conquered it or some shit like that. I mean, I don't know. They're gonna have to simplify that story a little bit for some people, but at the very least, whenever they do Kang, I want to see a Council of Kangs. I think having a Council of Kangs is probably the funniest shit you'll ever see. But I think the actor, I forget what, I think I remember the actor's name, but I don't want to butcher it. But the actor for Kang is going to be pretty fine. Oh my god, really? Really? Alright, we got 50 minutes left. I wish my ability would cloak them as well, that way so they couldn't get hit anymore, but it's whatever. No, get away, get away, get away. Stop. Okay, well I'm just gonna use this. So from my understanding though, like in Loki it looks like he joined the TVA to an extent. Like he's wearing a TVA shirt or something like that later on, I think, right? It just feels weird, like that's not his style, so there's something in it for him for sure. Oh my gosh, I hate when they teleport. Can you not? Please. Oh my gosh. The teleporting ones are the worst. Oh wow. Little Spider-Man magic there. Sabretooth or Swarm? Swarm would be cool, but without, like, to do Sabretooth without having, like, the Brotherhood at all, I feel it would be kind of weird. I mean, like, not Logan, X-Men Origins, I guess, did a pretty decent job of just showing off Sabretooth without having to have all the Brotherhood around. So, I mean, I guess it could be possible, but I don't know. We'll see. MCU, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. But I also, like, I don't know. I remember watching this channel called The New Rock Stars. I'm not sure how many of you guys watch them, but they have some pretty out there theories sometimes. So, I mean, it doesn't always come to fruition what they talk about. But I don't know. They mentioned about, like, how whatever Loki is doing, it's like it's like almost like real world events, I guess. Like it resembles it, I guess. I'm not sure if that's really what they were saying, but they were talking about. I can't even remember exactly what it was that they were talking about, like the names, but certain world events during actual like real life history, like that it was similar in some cases to. Oh my gosh, no. Thank you. Okay. I want to see Black Widow already. My hype for Black Widow is gone. I just want to see it. Like, I kind of hope that my local drive-in plays it at some point, because literally all hype has been lost for some of these. Whoa, Widow, you got some legs on you there. Whoa. I don't know if you guys saw that, but she literally just kicked him. Whoa, that was some muscle there. You definitely be working out the thighs, that's for sure. But I just want to know more about the TVA, because that's going to be a kind of a big thing going forward. I mean, they monitor time, but like at the same time, like if multiverse stuff is going on, in a way, shouldn't that affect time as well? If the multiverse changes any, like if the multiverse of Madden's movie changes anything fundamentally for the MCU main universe at all, I think that also the TVA would notice that as well. But also another thing that comes to thought, you know, the fact that Far From Home takes place after WandaVision 2 also should be kind of another like reason for people to, you know, understand that it's not going to change like a whole lot right now, at least. Oh, it got a new faction level. Cool. Oh yeah, I don't even need to be down. Oh, this is like the cloning labs room, by the way. I don't know how many of you played the Avengers game, but yeah, this is one of the stages for cloning labs, I believe. So I'm very curious to see when they put it out, because, you know, like there's some similarities in certain rooms. Like it's not like all the rooms are completely, not all of them are new or anything. So I'm pretty curious to see what. Whoa, chill. Chill. Okay, you need to take a chill pill for real. Yeah, like, they really should just release on Disney Plus. I don't understand. Bro, you have freaking Tom and Jerry releasing. Oh shit, I didn't even see you, dude. Relax. You have Tom and Jerry releasing in both HBO Max and even in the drive-in. Like, I know it's a drive-in theater, not very many people have those around. But like for the people who do and the people who don't, you should just do a release. Like, you know, I just don't understand the problem. You know, they're making it a bigger issue than it needs to be. Like, they just pushed back Fast and Furious 2. Was kind of off. Oh shit. Hack integrity. Where am I supposed to go? Oh yeah, I was supposed to go here. Like, they just pushed back Fast and Furious to like summertime, and it's likely, and I say likely like it's highly likely that Venom gets pushed back, because think about it, why would they push back Morbius if they weren't planning on pushing back Venom as well? Like, I don't know, the consistency with what they're doing is kind of weird, and it kind of, I'm still worried because I feel like Spider-Man will suffer from that as well. Like, I don't feel like the Spider-Man is out the, you know, he's still gonna get affected by it. I really don't think they're gonna be able to hold to this December release date. I don't think any movie is gonna be able to hold to their release dates except for freaking the DC movies, and anything that's partnered with HBO Max, I think is the only thing that's gonna be fucking on schedule, because they're doing dual releases, so people have choice. They gotta add Sidorak or Scar. This would be pretty cool. Yeah, I read somewhere that Kevin Feige doesn't like the idea of dual release, but not sure if that's true. But I don't really understand why they can't figure out what to do with it. Yeah, they I don't know, the executives and all the head people that make these decisions of where stuff is going, they definitely are out of the blue. Like, they are clueless. I get that they want to make the money back. Like, that's understandable. Oh, this X element factor shit, I wonder if that has anything to do in the future. Like, I feel like, why call it that? X. Like, nah, okay. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but still. Jeez, she's got some legs, bro. I don't remember her ever doing that before. Like, real talk. But anyways. Or Magus. Isn't Magus is like the hold on, Magus. Oh, isn't he have to do something with Adam Warlock or something? I can't remember. It's been a while since I heard anything about that character, so kind of clueless on him right now. But doesn't he have something to do with Adam Warlock, like the evil version of Adam Warlock or something like that? No, what was shooting me? There's something shooting me. Oh, there's a chest somewhere. Did I miss? Where is it? Oh, did I missed the chest, bro. Damn, I missed the chest. That's kind of. I feel people would find Mikaboshi a fan favorite. Yeah, I get that too. Then, just like you said, you're starting to lose hype for Black Widow, which means you may not be the only one feeling that way. I feel like the longer they push it, the more people will lose interest and their hype. Don't think we'll ever get it though. Yeah, they're definitely losing people with this process they got going on. Like we all understand, money is money. You know, you invested a lot of money in this, but like you want to make any kind of money, you got to do something. You know, like I know people are not all ready to pay for extra Disney Plus movies or whatever, but like then I just don't. If there's give the option to people who want to watch it, like then they'll buy it, and then it's permanent. Like it's a one-time fee. But I don't know. I'm not in the business side of things. I'm more on the back end code or whatever for this type of job. But I understand a little bit of how the business and stuff can work at times. And I just feel like they're doing a stupid decision, which makes no sense. Because there's a lot of buzz around it. Like they should know by now that people are kind of just pissed off with it. Okay, cool. You took that out. And you don't think we'll ever get like Sidorak or Scott? I mean, well, I think that they could open up the world of Hulk a little bit more and definitely give him some stuff to, you know, be referenced to instead of just. I mean, look, we're getting She-Hulk. That's cool. She's great, but like, oh my fucking god, bro! I swear, I hate this type of enemy right here. All of them that just tell. Be serious right now. Let me go do the objective. Let me stop playing around. Where's the next one at? Over here. Yeah, well, then I feel like they need to open up the world of Hulk a little bit. You know, give us some more things to be interested about, rather than just, you know, Hulk and She-Hulk. Like we know about. I mean, most people should know about those characters already, but like, I really wouldn't mind seeing a character like Scar, for example, like you said, like coming into the MCU at all, or even having people like A-Bomb, or you know, to an extent, I guess Amadeus Cho even popping up. I really wouldn't mind it, but I would prefer more of the original like Hulk established characters in comics to make an appearance. Oh, come on, we'll get up there. Where do I need to go to get that? Whoa. There we go. Yeah, we gotta do this really quick. Please don't shoot me. Eternity. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff they can do with the MCU. It's only 11:22. I'm sitting here thinking it's like 11:35. The Naked Vision episode. I don't even think he's technically naked though. Honestly, I would expect that Vision to be a little bit more rough around the edges. I feel like they would not be able to rebuild the body that Ultron built. That just feels weird. And then also, I mean, there was a guy, I forgot his @. Let's just call him Jay, on Twitter. He made a theory about how Tyler Hayward could be Ultron, and I guess they did this in the Avengers Assemble cartoon, which kind of crazy. But like, how would Tyler Hayward and all the scientists and engineers and all these other people that aren't even on the same like intelligence level as people like Black Panther, Reed Richards, Iron Man, and all some other people, like, how would they be able to rebuild Vision's body and have it still somewhat look like that? Like he should be a little bit more rough around the edges, more robotic. Like I feel because it just doesn't make sense like for him to look so perfect. It looks like an exact copy with just minor changes because they don't have certain things. Like they don't have a Mind Stone, so they had to find other things to equip him with to make him, I guess, a formidable weapon or whatever. But see how they do that. Let's see. Read some comments. I'm excited for She-Hulk. Yeah, She-Hulk. I wonder how much of the lawyer aspect they'll go into it because we kind of got that with like Daredevil, and I mean a lot of people are familiar with Daredevil, I would say. So I'm kind of curious to see what they do for it. Like, in the humor, I don't really know if I want humor, but like, I'm okay with it. Let's see. I'm also excited for Hawkeye with Kate Bishop. Yeah, there's a lot of people on Twitter that are simping for Haley. What's her name? Haley Steinfeld. There are a lot of people simping for her. She's a new Hawkeye though. It's gonna be pretty cool. I think they're following like a couple of comic book runs too. Like they're incorporating a lot of different stuff. It looks pretty put together, and there's been a lot of set photos. So I think people are giving it very positive feedback, and I think that's what's making it even much more of a happy process filming for them. Miss Marvel, yeah, Miss Marvel is gonna be really cool. I just hope that they like. If they're gonna do Inhumans, and somebody was talking about they saw like they were filming or something, and that there were clouds or whatever. If they're planning to do like a Terrigen mist storm or Terrigen mist like cloud, over a specific area, I mean that's cool. But like the Royal, look, if you're gonna do the Inhumans, at some point they are gonna have to address like Black Bolt and stuff, and it's just like a weird situation when they like fucked that up already. I don't know. They kind of really like butchered it when they had a good thing going. If they would have just like been real subtle about it, I feel like they didn't need to make it so. I don't know. And for a TV show, I think they should just let it be a movie. To be honest, for better production and just all this other stuff. I feel like them doing for these big of characters, making them into a TV show at the time when they weren't ready for that, I feel like it was a bad idea. Like right now, this was part of the plan. Like this, all of the shows that they have now are part of the plan for this phase in going forward. That phase, when they were introducing that TV show, or when they originally said it was a movie, I don't think it would have fit in well, to be honest with you. I heard rumors they were planning to add Onslaught. But isn't Onslaught more of an X-Men villain though? Or is he just like a Omega level threat to everybody? I know he's a pretty crazy character, but like I don't know, I think I've only seen him referenced more so in the X-Men side of things. I think. I know that they had an event called Axis that I think dealt with Onslaught. That was years ago, and I don't even think people liked that one. I think it had to do with like Red Skull. Yeah, Red Skull took the mind of Charles Xavier and put it in his own brain. He took the brain of Charles Xavier, and I guess put his brain in his head, and that's how he gained telepathy or whatever. It was a weird thing. The only thing I liked that came out of that whole event was Superior Iron Man. Korvac or Goblin need to be added 100%. Isn't Korvac like a good / bad guy? Like he does bad things for the purpose of helping people? Or is that a recent change to him? Or am I thinking of a different character? Green Goblin though, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on the Green Goblin one though, because I don't know. Green Goblin is such a weird character to add in here after they've already done it like twice. And only one of them was like pretty successful in my opinion. Dane DeHaan, no disrespect, I think you're a great actor, but I think they effed you over on the writing for that character. Dane DeHaan is a really good actor, and like he really could have killed the role of Harry. Like, nah, he really could have killed the role of Green Goblin. He did a good job as Harry, but like, I think the writing kind of effed him over a little bit. Like, if you hold on, not Goblin Force, what? Goblin Force. What are you talking about? Send a link to what you're talking about, like a picture, so I can see. Are you talking about like I can't even remember it. I have to see what you're talking about. If you have a link to like a picture or something, I could take a look. But anyways, I'm still gonna talk about Dane DeHaan. Dane DeHaan, if you've ever watched this movie called Chronicle, that right there is peak. Like, I think Dane DeHaan could have made a really great Green Goblin, or even a Hobgoblin if they wanted to go that route. But like, I don't know. They butchered that movie. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. They butchered it. They had a chance and they messed it all up. Let's see, what do we got here? So we're at 84. We'll take the 90 so we can get up to 100 a lot quicker. I'm just taking her to 100, and then after that we're done. I'm not going to do anything else with her for a while. All my characters are level 50, so this little XP thing that they're going to do for the game in a little bit isn't going to affect me as much, and I don't really mind the grind, but like, it's a questionable thing, I could say. You know, some people who are playing this game are really going to question Crystal Dynamics' choices. It's gonna be a little bit of a shit show depending on who they're dealing with, but you know, we're not in control. We just play the game and hope it'll be good. You know, we give our feedback and whatnot. Hopefully they listen. I don't really blame the devs for a lot of the problems. I blame most of the upper executives who make the decisions on what content can and doesn't come to the game. At the end of the day, like, you can only blame the devs really on like faulty things in development, but like, when you really think about it, it's not their fault when it comes to things like, oh, the roadmap. The roadmap is not really their fault. As the people in the upper executives who need to approve that stuff, and it's just like, well, they're kind of taking way too long with it. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure how many of you play this game or really like keeping up to date with current events for it, but there's a guy by the name of Miller who really has some good insights, and there's many other people like also who have really good insights and also trying to spread positive vibes and just keep people up to date. But you know, sometimes they make stupid decisions. Let's see. Is anyone here a DC fan? I'm a DC fan to a very small degree. I would not classify myself as a full-on DC fan, though. I just like to read certain stuff, and it's kind of random. Like, I don't really follow everything like in a chronological order, like what's going on. I just read kind of what I think is interesting. Favorite DC characters? Well, for the obvious one, it would be Flash for me. But for some other ones, let's see. I really have to think about it because I don't really read DC comics that much. But let's see here. What other characters have I read? Like, I know I like for example, Red Hood, but like I don't read him that much. I guess you could say like growing up, I kind of liked Starfire and Raven, to be honest. I think White Vision is Ultron because at the end of Age of Ultron, he loses his left arm, and when White Vision was loaded, he first looked at his left arm. I don't know, man. If Ultron is making an appearance, like coming back to any degree, that's gonna be kind of crazy. Like, we all want him back, of course. Like, who doesn't want Ultron back? In my opinion, Ultron could have even been like the biggest villain out of the MCU if they really wanted to, but they didn't. He can. you know. Let's see. Have I played Outriders? I have not. I heard some mixed reviews on that. It's kind of like half and half. Some people said, "Oh, the game sucks ass." Some people said, "Oh, the game is awesome." So I really don't know what to believe for it, and I didn't get a chance to play the beta. I don't even know if the beta is the beta even still available. Let's go to the store. This is the benefit of having an Elgato because I can just go to the store with you guys. Let's see here. What is it called? Outriders. No, there it is. Oh, it's a demo, so you can just download it whenever you want. Well, it's 21 gigabytes. Goddamn. For a demo, it's 21 gigabytes. So how much is the game? How many gigabytes is the game gonna be? Do we even know? No. When does it come out though? At the end of the month. I love Starfire and Raven. Yeah, Raven. Raven is an interesting character. I haven't watched the Teen Titans live action TV series. And that's just because I also have heard mixed reviews on it. But I don't know. I think they're supposed to be doing like what, Blackfire or something now. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up to date with it, but I know that they're doing like they have Nightwing now. They have, I think, a Red Hood that they're doing, and they're doing Blackfire. You know, that's cool. I guess I just don't know how it translates to live action. That's always the thing. Animated series versus live action series. It's a big jump. You know. They can always bring back Ultron and say he was able to hide a copy of himself from Vision. That's the easiest solution. I mean, Ultron is one of those characters that just like doesn't. You can't really get rid of him. Like, I mean, there's stupid solutions to get rid of him. Like in one of these comics, they just shot him into space and like didn't think anything of it. They were like, "Oh, let's just shoot Ultron into space with a rocket," like, and he's gone. And then like years later, he comes back with a fucking planet, Ultron planet. Like, they didn't really think that through. Oh yeah, some people were speculating that White Vision is either Ultron or have Ultron's voice or something. Like, yeah, James Spader's voice. That, again, that'll be really interesting to see. Like, we don't really know what happened at the end of Age of Ultron. They really, like, I don't. If they really wanted to say Ultron was dead or something, they really could have clarified that. But like, obviously, they left that open for interpretation by saying, "Oh yeah, you know, we're gonna do this little pan shot and show the little blast, but it doesn't exactly mean Ultron's dead." You know, I'll be pretty happy if he comes back. Not gonna lie, because I feel like you can't make Ultron a one and done character. Like especially for a movie that he wasn't even like built up. He was just there. Like the movie started, and they're like, "Oh, it's about Age of Ultron." You can't do one movie about Ultron. He's a character like that needs like a decent amount of build up like that. I guess you could say Thanos got. Like, at least give him like 3 movies to build himself up. And like at the end of the day, some of the things that they made him do are very questionable. Like, yeah, he was gonna, destroy life on Earth or whatever, but like he kidnapped Black Widow for what? It's a murder robot. Why would he kidnap somebody that's not of any use to him? If you ever watch the next Avengers of Tomorrow, little animated movie about the kids of some of the Avengers and how Ultron, is pretty much like this big threat now, and he's got a whole bunch of things going on in there. He kidnapped Tony like for the only specific reason, and that was so he could learn about the kids. And I think there's some other stuff, but like he has to have a purpose for like really kidnapping you. Like, you have to be of use to him, otherwise he's just gonna kill you. Like, there's no point. Even in the Earth's Mightiest Heroes, I saw that there was a clip like he had kidnapped all the Avengers and they're like in stasis or some shit. And then he has Janet, which is the Wasp, Ant-Man's wife, and he was planning to put Janet's mind in Jocasta, which is a female almost version of like Ultron or some shit. And like again, like he had a use for her. He didn't just kill them right away. Like, I don't know. Paul Bettany confirmed that his actor he always wanted to work with, but the interview asked if he was trolling by saying that. He just kind of smirked. give it a chance as well. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's pretty funny though. Like the fact that he did that in the first place. I was like, damn, bro, you're gonna troll like that. But it's funny. It's like I can't be mad at it if he was really just trolling. But again, maybe they're even one. Could you imagine if like they're trying to downplay themselves right now to make us lower our expectations, and then we get hella excited because it was actually something pretty crazy? I would be fucking stoked if at the end of the episode that they show like, oh, Ultron is actually back or some other shit. Like, I don't know. It's gonna be pretty crazy. Oh, no. I just remember, guys. Disney Plus is probably gonna fucking break tonight. Disney Plus is probably gonna break tonight. And I tried last time to get into the queue, like be already logged into Disney Plus, and that didn't do shit for me. So, good luck to anybody trying to get in there. It's not gonna work. Hopefully, but there's a chance that everybody's gonna get fucking kicked out. I'm just gonna look at something really quick and check and make sure. Where is it? Hold on 1 second. It's gonna be a crazy end credits scene for sure. Yeah, I sure do hope so. Disney Plus will probably crash tonight. Yeah, I had to wait almost 10 minutes to get in, so hopefully we don't have to wait any longer than that. Anyways, let's get back to this. So, I'm not gonna download this right now, but if it stays here, I guess I'll check it out. I mean, is it by what? Who's made by? Square Enix is the publisher. That's probably why. Okay, who has played this game before? Who has played Outriders in the chat? Out of curiosity, who has played it? Zanto, I had the tab open. No, I had my phone on it and my computer on it for like 30 to 40 minutes, and I went straight to the episode. I didn't even refresh the page. I just went straight to the episode, and like it said, "Oh, we can't connect" or some shit. We can't connect to your account. Like it was done as soon as I did it. But if anybody has played this game, like, what are your thoughts on it? Because I don't really know what it's about at all. Is it like a Destiny type of game, or like what is it about? Oh, you're playing it right now. Let me know how it is though, because I might play the demo. But you know what? Oh, wait a minute. Latest. What is the PlayStation Plus stuff for this? Oops. Come on, PlayStation, stop playing around. Subscriptions, PlayStation Plus collection. This is not the same thing though, right? Or is it? Oh, I might get this game too. I've never played a Final Fantasy game like ever in my life. Unfortunately, I've not played it before, but hopefully someday I will. It looks like a cool game though. I mean, it looks cool. I just don't know if it plays good. That's the question. Like, a game will look cool, and then you'll question like whether or not if it's actually worth playing though, because you never know. Sometimes what's advertised is not what you actually get, which kind of sucks. Oh boy, we're like 18 minutes from the episode dropping too. Looks a lot like Destiny's art style. I recently just got into Destiny as well. Like, I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't, I don't play Destiny like that. I'm kind of a casual player, but you know, we can switch just for today. How do I edit this though? I need to edit the title. You're gonna put everybody through pain like that Astro World. Nobody wants to remember that again. This is gonna be like the. How many times is Vision gonna die? Somebody's dying. There's no way that Vision or somebody doesn't die. There's just no way. If Vision doesn't die again, I mean, I'll be pretty surprised. I've never played Final Fantasy before either. Okay, coming from a person that has a 4,000 hours on Destiny and 3,000 on Borderlands 2, it's literally in between. It's literally in between the both. Hold on 1 second. Let me update something. Destiny 2. Official extension. They have an official extension. It's kind of crazy. Okay. Anyways, going back to the chat. I personally like Outrider just because it's a breath of fresh air. I recommend playing it though. Maybe I might have to. I'm always open to new games. I mean, like, I'm not trying to buy a whole bunch of games right now though, to be honest. I have plans to buy a game called Guilty Gear Strive, and it just got pushed back to fucking June. So I might have to buy this game. By the way, I literally just started playing like last week. And I did make my character, my second character, look like Ultron because why the fuck not? Open director. Okay. Oh well, I gotta go get some bounties because I didn't fucking do them at all. Alright, let's go back. We got 15 minutes before the episode drops, so I'm just gonna do something very short. Or I'm probably just gonna go jump off world or some shit and do some random things. We'll see. Anyways, yeah, I've had this game, like I've actually had the game for like, when did it come out? 2016, 2017? Like, I've had the game since it came out and I just never played it. And funny story, there was actually somebody I met on PlayStation, and like, believe it or not, they legit offered to buy the game for me. Like, believe it or not, they offered to actually buy me the bundle for this game that costs $100, and I was like, no way. Like, that's pretty crazy. Like, and I knew the dude for like at least like a couple of months, and it was just like a random thing he offered. I was like, nah, bro, you ain't gotta do that. Like, that's cool and all, but like, you don't have to do that. And I guess he wanted to do a good deed or something, and I was like, well, that's a really good deed, but like, you don't have to. And he bought it. He sent me a gift card or whatever, and I was like, are you serious? You really want me to do this, bro? And he's like, yeah, go ahead, man, it's okay. And I just he wanted me to play with him, and like at some point, like I guess we just stopped talking. But like I just never got into the game because it's just like, I like looter shooters, I guess you could say, but I'm not completely into that. What the hell? Oh, I guess they didn't all reset. But I don't know. There was just something about the game at the time that I didn't really find interesting, to be honest. I'm ready for the episode, but I'm not ready at the same time. Yeah, we're all like that right now. Nobody is ready for absolute pain. I want her to get a happy ending, but I feel like, you know, it won't. So I just don't have any guns to purchase. Okay. Well, let's return to orbit. Let's see. Come on. PlayStation 5 version, you're supposed to load faster. What the hell? Let's go. By the way, for anybody in the chat joining the stream, drop a like, please. It would absolutely help the stream soar and be found by many other people so we can all have a great experience with this watch party. And by the way, for anybody who's new, I also am planning to do the same thing, same type of watch parties for Falcon and Winter Soldier, as well as the Snyder Cut. That's going to be the Snyder Cut. I don't know when I want to do that yet. It's 4 hours, so that's 4 hours of sitting here staring at a screen without pausing it. because I don't want to pause it. I just want to sit all the way through it. It's gonna be kind of crazy. Yeah, Wanda has gone through more shit than the Avengers. Like, in it's crazy. Somebody on Twitter also was like talking about how the Avengers aren't a family; they're just coworkers, it's crazy though. Like when you think about it, that really is true. Like they don't function as a family. Like they're coworkers. They don't really have to do anything like for anybody as far as getting in their personal life, which is, I mean, it makes sense. What is this? Shadow Keep. Oh, it's campaign. I'm not gonna do that. Engage in illicit activities and enemies of humanity and other guardians. Crucible. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just do one of these. Survival. Free for all. Elimination. I'm gonna do this one. I might have to quit the match, like quit mid match though. We'll see. Destiny isn't really a pick up and put down type of game. Yeah, I noticed you really have to like grind like to get your like luckily from what I looked at when I was looking at like starter guides and stuff for newer players in 2021. Like luckily they have players starting at like power was 1,000 or 1,100 rather than starting like from way below and grinding their gear up or power up to be, where everybody else is at. You have a chance to like actually be up there. But from what I've noticed, you've definitely got to come on here like at least sometime in the day and do all your shit, because otherwise it's just gonna be, you're gonna get behind and all that other stuff. Like I haven't even gotten into the weapons that much yet. I just am trying to, get some things done here and there. I have a lot to do, but it's hard to manage between playing Avengers to a degree because they function in similar ways in terms of getting your power up. I mean, Avengers is a little bit easier. You can kind of just fast grind in a way. Like, there's a way to fast grind in Avengers without having to spend hella time doing it. But I'm sure that there's some ways in here you could fast grind some stuff, but I haven't yet to actually look. All right, we got 10 minutes left. It's going to be... I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Let's see. I wonder if we'll get a Scarlet Witch movie in the future. She deserves to get a movie, in my opinion. I mean, the fact that we're getting more of this backstory for her now is kind of like insane. But I definitely think that she should get one. She shouldn't be left out of the loop. Just like Black Widow. Black Widow finally got a movie. Oh boy, why do I have a fucking sniper on here? Why do I have a sniper? I don't have good guns, so don't laugh at me, please. I don't have good guns at all. I have this, I guess, but it's not really that good. What the fuck? Oh, I hate this fucking gun too. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, bro. What is this? One shot kill, yeah. Jason Ray. What's up, Jason Ray? My first name is Ray, by the way. So for a sec I was like, wait, is someone calling me? Can I not? Okay, well I guess I can't grab it. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to get a better gun. But for now this is the best I got, so this is what we're working with, guys. Shit weapons. I can't even aim right, bro. Whoa. Okay, well, he's not coming for me anymore. I know I'm supposed to go to the objectives. I know that. Oh, come on, get up there. Gotta be careful. Oh my fucking god, bro. I need better weapons. The episode is out? No, it's not. You're lying, bro. The episode is not out. The episode is out? Let me check. Oh, it dropped early. Oh, that's why they did it. so that people can get in fucking without having to be fucking kicked out. All right, let's see if they actually let me in then. I'm gonna have to quit this match. I knew I was gonna have to quit it. How the fuck do I quit though? Quit. Open directory. Go to the fucking crucible shit or whatever. Courtyard. Okay. The episode is actually out. That's good. That's good. And Disney Plus wants to update at the last minute, bro. What the fuck kind of shit is this? Thumper 13. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers. Bigfollows.com. What the fuck? Get out of here. We don't buy followers around here. We do the real shit. We do the real work. And in case you're wondering why I said that, it's because someone in Twitch just came and asked me that. I've had like 2 people come and ask me that now. That's weird. People actually buy followers? That's kind of weird. Alright, final episode. Let's go. It is out indeed. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to close the game because, yeah. And I'm going to change our layout to our normal layout that we always have. And I'm going to grab the chat really quick. You do that. Alright. Edits. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to get ready to actually watch the episode. I'm freaking excited, guys. I'm excited. This is going to be freaking crazy. Alright, the series finale. The events of WandaVision come to a head. And the destinies of all who took part are determined. Okay. No, I cannot show you the episode. That's against YouTube policies. And your channel could actually get deleted if you do that. I already did that once before to show you can't do it, so I'm not doing it again. Unfortunately, I know people don't have Disney Plus on certain platforms and such, but like, you're not going to find anybody putting it on YouTube without putting themselves at risk. It's not out for you, for real? Okay, hold on. I'm going to wait till 12. I'm going to wait till 12 for you guys. Because some people are saying it's not out for them. So I'll wait till 12. Well, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for me. So we got 4 minutes. It's out. All right. We're going to do our countdown from 3, 2, 1. All right. We're in it now. On our weekly recap. Make sure you put your phone or whatever on notification, on do not disturb mode. But all right, we're getting our recap. Yes. He's not yours either, Hayward. Chaos Magic. Oh my god, bro. You're getting an error code. Try it again. Because it is out now. They must just be trying to roll it out a little early that way so they can get people in without having it crash. Just keep trying if it's not working. Oh, I'm not ready for this shit, bro. I really am not. Alright, WandaVision hype got everybody. Don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, share. Let's do it. We're in it right now. It's fucking crazy. Alright. We're picking up right where we left off. Ozma, I'm going to recommend you might want to hop off the stream for a second then, because I don't want you to get spoiled. Damn. Go to your room, bro. Oh shit. And the episode is actually like 58 minutes long, so 53 minutes probably with the credits. Oh, she takes power. Whoa. Damn, Wanda. Interesting. Okay. I can't help but laugh because she's done that before in Civil War with the fucking car, bro. She didn't care. She really just went for the kill right now too. Wanda does not care. She was going for the kill. Holy shit. Agatha, you transformed into something? Because your boots are still there. Oh, it's white vision already out here? Or is this regular vision? Oh, shit. It's white vision. Shit's about to go off the... Okay, she sees vision, but she's... Are you going to question why he looks like this? Oh, it's just Paul Bettany's voice. No Ultron voice. Sorry. He's trying to kill her. Oh, shit. He's trying to smash her face in. Holy shit, bro. We getting the action that people kept fucking complaining about. Holy shit. She can fix it. Interesting. Okay. She can fix it. How does she know she can fix it? Damn. This is our home. Just fight for it. Let's go. Bro, we're getting a dual fight right here, bro. Where's Monica and fake Pietro, bro? Oh, shit. That's where... Okay. Oh my god, bro. He has powers. No, he has powers. He is a Pietro of some kind. He has powers, okay? Okay, so he does have a little bit more of a robotic voice. I like that. Okay, this fight is fucking crazy. I like this shit, bro. Damn. This is good. This is good. Jimmy Woo. Yeah, exactly. You can't eliminate Wanda Maximoff, you fucking idiot. No. I'm sorry, Tyler. You need to die. Okay. Do you really think Jimmy is gonna bluff? Do you think he's the type to bluff? No. All right, we get to see a little bit more Jimmy Woo action. Let's fucking go. But back to Pietro. He has powers. Like, that's not no fake Pietro. I don't. He's a fake Pietro, but like, he has powers. It would be weird if he didn't have powers. Who's Cliff? Oh well, fuck. He was he was bluffing, but he knew he was gonna be able to pull it off because he got the phone. I'm curious to see how Wanda knows she can fix this, though. That's gonna be kind of interesting. I'm just the messenger. Are you good, bro? Oh fuck, Wanda, bro, fly. The dark hole. Let's fucking go, bro. There's a chapter dedicated to her in the Book of the Damned. Okay, but the question is, that's a different dark hole, so that's immediately gonna write off the. Oh my god. So the theories were right. It's the dark hole, bro. No one touch you, magic. Yep. The they just said that the power of Wanda superior. So, wow, she's stronger than the Sorcerer Supreme. Apparently, that's okay. Wow, they really just said that though. Well, yo, this whole episode, bro. We're already in the first 8 minutes. It's fucking crazy. Huh? Dottie, are you Clea? Sarah? Sarah what? She's 8. Okay. Huh? Whoa. Interesting. So she's untethering people. That's basically what she's doing. And they're gonna kind of turn on her probably and be like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, yeah. That seems like what's going on here. Where's Franklin? Where's Beekeeper? Okay, we're back to fake Pietro, but he has powers again. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with him. While the missus is stirring up trouble. So is he Ralph? Ralph. He is Ralph. Ralph Boner? What the fuck? How is she controlling you? That's the good question. So Ralph Boner is the one that Jimmy Woo was looking for, probably. Well, he definitely can't fight. Oh, a necklace. That's. But how can he run fast? No. Okay, so they're doing. What the fuck? How can he run fast? That fucking necklace cannot make him run fast, can it? Okay. He's getting visions. Bro, everybody's coming for her. Damn. She's being tainted as the villain already again. And I mean, although it was an accident what she did, like, these are genuine feelings people should have. They really just want to be like, they want to go home. Oh shit. Whoa, Wanda, chill. Wanda, chill. Wanda, your pain is causing other people literal pain. You're literally killing them. I think it's just because she's not able to control her power. Her emotions are directly tied into her abilities. Anyone else having issues? Just keep trying. It should eventually work. They let the episode release a little early, so they're probably slowly letting people back in, so they won't have it crash anymore. But it's gonna keep crashing anyway. Just keep trying. Wanda, what are you doing? Are Oh, is she releasing? Yes, she's taking down the hex. Oh, she's letting the people run out, or is she taking down the whole hex, or is she just opening up a slot for people to go? Okay, and now Hayward and his fucking crew is gonna come in. So this is how they get in. I was always wondering how are they gonna fucking get in the first place, because they had a scene showing how they were coming in like tanks and shit. Meanwhile, Vision and Vision fighting. But as she's opening up the hex, shouldn't he be like, yeah, exactly. He's starting to crumble a little bit because the hex is fading away. So he's kind of like losing himself a bit. Makes sense. Damn, he took a hard ass hit, bro. Yeah, you got to close it back up or he's gonna fade away. You have to close it. You have to close it. Oh shit. The kids are fighting. The kids are fading too. Damn. They really are putting her through the ringer, bro. Or save both. Save both. Damn, bro. Whoa. Wow. So this is gonna be kind of crazy. Vision and the kids. There's a chance that they might not make it, but I'm very curious to see. She's gonna make some choice to try to save them all. Agnes just absorbed. Okay, Wanda is gonna die if she doesn't tap into this Scarlet Witch power. Because Agatha has already absorbed like a good, decent bit, I guess, of her fucking power. And now you have fucking Tyler and his crew in here. They're gonna fuck shit up even more. Bro, you're pointing guns at somebody that literally can turn your whole entire army against you. Are you stupid or are you stupid? Okay, back to Vision versus Vision. Yes, why are you doing this? What other. Is he really just a copy of Vision? I would have expected to have some difference. I would have expected him to have some different abilities, I guess. Interesting. He's using logic to try to change his narrative, I think. Interesting. That's smart, actually. That is actually pretty fucking smart. Because he's not really a vision. He's a projection from Wanda. He's not the real Vision that Yeah, that's pretty fucking smart. That's pretty fucking smart. Yeah, you're lucky she saved her ass. She didn't have to do that. Fucking sword idiot. Handle the military. Damn. The episode is fucking fire, yeah. Hmm? What did she just do? Interesting, okay. What the fuck? This motherfucker, Tyler Hayward, just tried to shoot at some fucking kids, bro. And she just kind of phased too. Nice, good shit. Tyler Hayward, you're a fucking douche. Monica stepping in at the right fucking. Yeah, Hayward, get your fucking scary ass out of here, bro. It's all downhill for you. Darcy comes in at the right fucking moment, bro. Oh man, I love Darcy, bro. Oh, I fucking love this dude. This is fucking good. And Vision actually really came up with. Yeah, Vision actually came up with some pretty smart ass logic. Yeah, that is the one thing that it's. Nor is it the Mind Stone, to be honest. It is being kept from you. He has the data, but it's not going to make him Vision still. When you think about it, like it really shouldn't. He should still be like this. Hmm? Let me stop talking. I really like this fucking moment between these two visions, because when you think about it, there's no reason for like them to like truly fight. Eh, Oh shit! Vision just unlocked a whole slew of memories though, but still, when you think about it, like there's no reason for them to fight like that. Let's see what happens now that he's unlocked all of those memories. Oh, he copied his eyes. I liked you with the other eyes though. It made you you. No, what are you doing? I swear to God, bro, if you like destroy your own body, bro, this is gonna be fucking kind of stupid. Don't do that. I really kind of low key want them to put interesting. Oh, Wanda did the old Age of Ultron shit. Okay, guys, this is number one on my list. This show is number one on my list. Wanda just put her into, got into her mind, like she did with all the Avengers back in Age of Ultron. And we really haven't seen Wanda do this that much since Age of Ultron, to be honest. So I'm glad to see that they actually brought it back because it's fucking cool. Agatha, this is your fear? This is what you're most afraid of, them coming back for you? What the fuck? Why are they shouting Wanda Maximoff? Well, damn. So it is written that she is the Scarlet Witch. Okay. Harbinger of chaos. So it is foretold, so it is written. What is going on? Agatha is really good at fucking acting, I swear. She is a good actress. True. Oh, it's forming, bro. Her crown is forming, bro. So it's not gonna be, it's not like a actual physical crown though. It looks like, which I'm okay with, because it means it could just spawn whenever. No, Agatha, you're no. Yeah, yeah. Let's fucking go, Wanda, Wanda, Wanda. Yes, the episode is live. You don't want it. I'm sorry, but it's gonna happen. Bro, holy shit. Agnes, why are you laughing? What's funny? Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, Tyler Hayward isn't getting out of this anyway. Like, they're seizing the shit right now as he's in here. Oh. Agatha is just absorbing everything. What the fuck? Wanda, no, bro. Why? Why? I don't understand. Oh my fucking god. Wanda, why? Wanda, why? I don't understand. Agatha, you're not gonna be the fucking Scarlet Witch. You're not. No. But Wanda, why? I don't understand. And can we jump back to fake Pietro, please? Once cast, a spell can never be changed. Interesting. The world will always be broken. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to do shit, Agatha. That's what I thought. Alright, Wanda, what did you do? Damn. What's going on? Huh? Oh, she cast her first spell, bro. She cast her first real spell. Yo. Wanda. Okay, Wanda. Yes, runes. Wanda is a smart ass individual, bro. Good shit, Wanda. Oh, oh my fucking god, bro. Agatha, yeah, you're scared as shit, aren't you? Yo, she's about to turn into the Scarlet Witch, bro. Bro, she's about to turn into the Scarlet Witch. And she's taking Agatha's power too? Or just her own power back? No, it looks like she's taking both Agatha and hers power back. Holy shit. We're gonna get to see her in her fucking new outfit, bro. This is gonna be fucking lit. Oh, wait, so what she saw, was that a vision? Oh, shit. So what she saw from the Mind Stone was a vision of future events. No, that's what this is. She saw a vision of future events. Oh my god. Yeah, Agatha, you're looking at the Scarlet Witch, bro. What do you mean you don't know what she's done? But her costume looks so fucking fire, bro. Oh my god. What the did she just take the hex down too? She took the hex down, looks like, too. Where's her kids in Vision, though? Oh, her costume looks so fucking fire. Oh, no, they're still here, the kids and stuff. But it looks like the hex is down. Interesting. Don't kill Agatha off, though, please. Oh, so the hex is going to remain up. But it looks like the hex is... God, her costume looks so fucking fire, bro. I'm sorry, bro. What has she unleashed? Don't be so vague, Agatha. We have 20 minutes left. Oh, shit. Damn, she just turned her into a whole new person. Yo. Nah, bro. What the fuck? Okay, so where's Tyler? Interesting. Now, I fuck with this costume heavy, bro. It's probably one of the best designs in the MCU so far. Okay, but can we jump back to Ralph, please? Oh boy. And the hex goes bye-bye. Just like that. And the car's still there. Where did Vision go? The white one. He just disappeared too. I thought he was gonna like destroy himself or some shit for some reason, but he just disappeared. So that's something that is gonna probably be continued on separately. Whether that's in a new show or somewhere in the MCU or at the end of this, I don't know. But White Vision is still somewhere out there. But it looks like she's condensing the hex down, maybe just to their house, maybe. Because I hardly believe she wants to just let these kids go. Like, not let the kids go. I mean, like, she doesn't want to let her kids die off. Same with Vision. But like when you think about it, the fact that she can make people have powers is not far off from her potentially giving other people powers. I don't know. Boy, oh boy, this is pain, happiness, sadness, everything all at once. And we still have 17 minutes left, so I wonder what's gonna happen here. Wait. It's like, what? Oh, shit. Yeah, she knows that it's closing. She's trying to... Damn, this is sad, bro. Please find a way to get them in the MCU. They'll, like, bring them... Don't let them die like this, man. Not even die. Like, they just won't exist, I guess. Unless something goes wrong here to cause them to still exist outside of the Hex. I don't know. Because it's slowly closing more and more. Everything's going back to normal. But they didn't show where Darcy went. They didn't show where Tyler went. They didn't show where Ralph went. But what has Wanda released? Agatha kept saying she released, like she doesn't know what she's done pretty much. I'm curious to know, like, what exactly has she done? Damn. So this shot is from... This is from the last episode. That's where this shot was from. Bruh, this is... It's getting smaller and smaller. But so has Agatha been completely, like, reduced down to just Agnes, like, outside of the Hex too? Like, does Agatha have no more magic at all, or what? No, what? Yeah, what are you? Like, what? Like, what are you to her? Or, like, what are you actually, like, how are you created? Interesting. Damn. Bro. Vision shed a tear. Oh my gosh, bro. We're getting close to the end of the episode too, man. Like, this is... I'm kind of worried. But man, I don't want to see... I don't want to see this Vision go too. Who knows what I might be next? What? Are you looking off the distance in reference to the other Vision that's out there? Or what was that supposed to be? Oh boy. Oh boy. And everything's fading away. And it's interesting. A piece of the Mind Stone exists in Wanda. And we're back to square one. Except now she has unleashed something she doesn't know what of, though. Alright, what are you gonna do now? What happened to the Darkhold? Yeah, that's another question. Where is the Darkhold? Agatha had it, but now it's just gone. That is a concern. Now, Wanda, what are you doing? Oh shit. Everybody's looking at her differently now. Okay. Hell no, we don't hate you. Where's Ralph? Can we go back? Can we... So she's probably gonna go to Doctor Strange then. Right? Oh shit. What the fuck? So the kids are gone, Vision's gone, and Wanda's going who knows where. Okay. That's how the show ends, bro? Nah. What the... Nah, that is not how the show ends. There's an end credit scene definitely somewhere in here, bro. What the fuck? Okay. There's definitely an end credit scene in here somewhere. There's no way it ends like that. Because... What about Ralph? Okay. Jimmy Woo? Now where's Darcy and where's Tyler? Oh, so she dipped already. Okay. Tyler Hayward in prison? Yep. Good. Okay, Monica, who's asking for you in the theater? Who's they? Oh, yes. An old friend of your mother's. Oh, he's going up to the peak. No, I'm gonna call it the peak, but he's going up to that spaceship that we saw at the end of Far From. That's where she's probably gonna go. That spaceship that Nick Fury was in at the end of Far From Home. Okay, is there another one? Please be another credits. Yes. There's another one. There's another one. There's two. All right. We don't know what the fuck happened with Ralph. I don't understand. He has powers, right? Like that necklace is not what was giving him the ability to run fast. and it definitely wasn't Wanda. So I'm still confused about that. But okay, we're up in some mountains. Where are we at? Oh, is this, who is this? Is this the? Oh, it's Wanda. Um, don't tell me she has like the Darkhold or something, and she's reading from that, because that's not a good idea, Wanda. You should never read from the Darkhold if that's what you're doing out here. I hope it's not. And she is. What? Oh, let's go. Let's go. No. They're. Oh shit. Nah, that's good. That's good shit, but it's bad shit at the same time. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I still do have questions. And I like that it's subtle enough that it doesn't directly affect Far From Home, because we do know this takes place like before it. But what was I was literally just saying, like, the Darkhold just disappeared. And at the same time, like, okay, I don't think it's not a good thing to read from the, it's the Book of the Damned, bro. It's like it's from hell. Yeah, she shouldn't be reading it. It's the last thing she should be reading, because that's some shit that could deal with Mephisto. Still, I still think Mephisto could come in here in the future. In Doctor Strange 2, I think it could be Mephisto. Because why make the reference to Billy and Tommy at the end of this episode? And I think that they're dealing with the whole soul shit still, to a degree. Because why even have them, still be calling out like she hears them, right? It would be weird, considering the fact that the hex is down and her kids and Vision, it's done. Everything's gone, right? Now, they still didn't. I guess Ralph is just a normal dude, I guess, but like, how did he run fast? There's no like. Okay, I guess they're gonna deduce it down to the fucking necklace that Agatha put on him to make him run fast, but like at the same time, it's just weird. But I mean, at least we got a fake Pietro, so that's cool and all. But I really don't think it's this is why people were probably saying that she's gonna be the villain of this phase, because she's reading from the Darkhold, bro. The Darkhold is literally just bad luck. Like, I don't know how many of you have watched Agents of Shield, but there was these things called life model decoys, which is basically like almost like Vision, I guess, in a way. And it's a lot simpler than that. But there was this one dude named Dr. Reinhall or something like that. I forget his name. Something Dr. Ryan, whatever. But then there was this robot type of android like lady he built. And she basically got a hold of the Darkhold, and like she kind of like grew an actual conscious of some kind. Like, she wanted to be human, and eventually that's what she got. She became human, and all that was through the Darkhold. Like, it kind of turned her into like this really fucked up android. Like, it was bad. Like, and for Wanda to be dealing with the Darkhold, like, that's not good. Someone as powerful as her dealing with the Darkhold is not fucking good at all. So I'm curious to see how they deal with that. It's definitely not gonna. It's not gonna be good. And how it ties into Doctor Strange, crickets, because we still, all we know is this little teaser of her hearing her two kids, and yeah, Venom MCU canon. I mean, it hasn't been addressed yet. I would say it could be, but it hasn't been. It hasn't done what Morbius might do, which is directly reference something from the MCU. It hasn't done that yet. It might. I don't know. But our girl Wanda finally gets a proper costume. Yeah. Yeah. And it looks like it changed. Like she was wearing her fucking hoodie on the way out, and like when she changed her whole outfit. and it came with a little hood too. Like that's pretty fucking dope. Now I'm pretty sure that Funko is gonna release two Wanda pops. Like that just makes more sense to me, because it doesn't make any sense for them to release anybody else. So they're probably gonna release two different variations of the Wanda outfit. That's probably what those two slots were for, if anybody was curious. But yeah, I just think that shit is about to get fucking dark because she's using the Darkhold. You know, that is not good. But it still leaves the door open for Mephisto. It's not like he's written out. He definitely can still be intertwined into the story, and definitely could still have something to do with Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. And maybe Wanda's just hearing Billy and Tommy from a different universe. I don't know. She's a Nexus being. She can travel. You know, she exists in one point in time in every universe or something like that. Like, she's a Nexus being, which is making her on a wider scale than I can explain right now. I was at right. I'm literally going to get that Funko Pop. Yeah, I want them to make a Funko Pop that looks like the last credit scene with her sitting like that, reading the Darkhold. I mean, I don't know if they'll actually put the Darkhold incantations on the book, because it's like demonic, like, I guess hell shit. But I hope that they make one like that. But it is cool. Now the question is, how much time has passed while she's sitting there? Because when you think about it, why didn't Doctor Strange appear at all? Like, why did she give it reference to Doctor? Well, they gave a reference to the Sorcerer Supreme by saying Wanda is actually stronger. And when you think about it, the fact that she's reading from the Darkhold, again, I know I've said it like multiple times, like that's even worse. You know, like, she should not be reading from the Darkhold. I'm just sorry, but it happened. It happened. I was asking because I'm seeing a lot of Carnage stuff surrounding the Darkhold. I would say don't worry about it. I don't think Carnage really has that much to do with the Darkhold, to be honest with you. Unless you're talking about seeing stuff regarding like them reviving him or something, like when he died, like in the comic books. I think that maybe they used it, but I can't remember for sure. But I mean, Venom Let There Be Carnage 2 will have nothing to do with the Darkhold, I'm telling you right now. And if it does, that would be fucking weird, because it's supposed to be a spawn of Venom. Like, that's supposed to be a child of the Venom symbiote, an offspring. That would be kind of weird to not do that. So, who knows? But I definitely don't think that that's where they would go with that. I hope not. It was him, yeah. The actor he was talking about was him. It was nobody else. And I think it's pretty funny, but at the same time, like, I get people who are probably mad about it, but it's pretty funny. Like, how can you get mad at Paul Bettany for that, man? It's like pretty funny. But, dude. So, oh my gosh. I don't know, that Ralph shit is fucking me over. Like, from the moment that they talked about, like, that Jimmy Woo was actually, you know, there for a missing persons case because he had a person in witness protection. Like, why did Agatha choose him? And you know what they never addressed? Where the fuck Beekeeper went. They never addressed where Beekeeper went. And I know he has no, like, real, like, deal with the story, but, like, why leave something open-ended like that? Like, at least just tell me he's fine. Like, you know? But, goddamn, man. For a TV show, this was good. For a 9-episode TV show, this was really good. We got... I don't even want to call this a good ending, because, like, it isn't. She's basically tapping into some hell shit right now. The White Vision is questioning his fucking existence because he's not really the Vision, but, like, he is the Vision in a way. Like, he's a rebuilt version of the Vision with the previous. Like, it's weird. Like, you know, he said I'm Vision and flew away. Like, he is Vision, but, like, he's not Vision. Like, he's both. He is and isn't. That's why I like the whole logical thing when he was like, oh, like, I'm not really the Vision, like, you're not really, like, when they had that little banter, like, it was a smart, like, logical conversation, and that's what I kind of like about the character, too. But it does leave him to come back in the future, whatever. I just don't know when they'll bring that back. He'll honestly probably appear in a end credit scene of some degree in one of these movies. But I think that's cool that they just left it open. I didn't mind them leaving that open ended because he's doing his own thing. He's discovering himself. Hell, they could even make another show about Vision, and I would be down for that. Venom doesn't look the way he does because of binding with Spidey at first. Not necessarily. He doesn't have to. They could that thing like, yeah, that's from the original storyline and all that stuff. But with the whole Null thing that they're doing right now, they can kind of rewrite that a little bit, which I'm okay with because it gives them a little bit of room to do some actual different creative things. Like, for example, if they really wanted to do this in the MCU and kind of tie it into Sony's little Spider-Verse events that they got going on there. When I say Spider-Verse, by the way, I mean like their Spider-Man movie, like Spider-Man character verse, whatever you want to call it. Sonyverse, I guess. But if they wanted to, in Thor 4, they're using this thing called the All-Black Necro Sword, which is actually something that Null, the symbiote god, created. And if they really wanted to, like I said, they could go all the way back and tie that into Null. And, somehow link that history of Null into also Venom. And, I believe that the symbol on Venom's chest is meant to be a dragon of some kind now. That's what it is for Null, at least. So they could change some things around, and I'd be okay with it. If it means not having Spider-Man in there because of other issues, then I think it's fine for them to go a little bit more of a creative route with how Donny Cates' run has been for Venom. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. Let's see. The fact that they mentioned Captain Marvel 2 instead of... The fact that they mentioned Captain Marvel 2 instead of Doctor Strange 2 is funny. What do you mean, Zento? I know who the fuck was Quicksilver, and if he wasn't Quicksilver, why did he have his powers? It's not even the ending yet. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a weird situation. Where are you at? Oh, yeah, you probably started later, I think. I think you had to start later. But, yeah, that episode was pretty good. Pretty good. Now, the children, that's a whole, another conversation, though. Because the question is whether or not she's hearing those children's voices from a different universe or from someplace in a different realm or, different dimension of some kind that is under, I don't know, Mephisto's control or somebody else that was related to Doctor Strange. I don't know. It's the fact that she can hear them is kind of what's intriguing because it's not the same. It can't be the same ones that she created. It's weird. But also it's I'm wondering how much time has passed. I don't think they didn't say how much time has passed. Oh yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? But I mean that's to tie into a little bit of the ending of Far From Home too. Yeah, he was up at, I'm gonna call it the peak. They haven't, I don't think, officially named it that, but that's what I'm gonna call it because that's what it kind of reminds me of. But essentially, she's just going up there on that ship where he's at the end of Far From Home. Now, where they go and what they do, that's another question. But it was good to see, our scroll come back. That was cool. What else? Oh yeah, so Agatha, or I was gonna say Agnes. Agnes has been completely reduced down to that identity now. She can't ever be Agatha again, or what? Because that's always, I'm gonna wonder that for a while. Why was, how does that work? If the Hex is coming down, I don't know why. How is that gonna work? She can't ever be her true self. I mean, I'm glad they didn't kill her off, but I don't know. I just find it weird. But again, let's go back to this fucking dude, Ralph. Now, he tied two and two together. Ralph is the person that they were talking about as the missing person. Now, the necklace. Let's talk about this fucking necklace. I don't like that. Because it's weird that the necklace. Oh, I know. I just meant to find out it doesn't really tie up all the loose ends like that. Yeah, it really doesn't. It doesn't really tie anything up. I mean, it doesn't even really tie into Doctor Strange like that, except for saying that the Scarlet Witch is stronger than the Sorcerer Supreme. Like that's the only mention of Doctor Strange we got all this episode. And again, I really think it's weird that Doctor Strange, like, we didn't get nothing. Like, even a little like clip, a 2 second clip of Doctor Strange opening his eyes and realizing what the fuck is going on over in this area of the world. Like that would have been fine, but it's just weird that there's like no reference to him, other than the Sorcerer Supreme stuff that Wanda is stronger. And again, like, don't you think he would know, like him, Wong, or anybody else would know, like somebody's using dark magic? I don't know. I would think fucking Mortal would stomp up in there and be like, "What the fuck? You're using dark magic? That's a no-no." But then again, he might be using dark magic too. Wow. That is kind of crazy. But not whatever. Hold on. When Wanda told Monica about how others will see her, it reminded me of what she told Vision in Civil War when she was talking about the way she sees herself or something. It says, "But that's not what everyone sees," and it made me sad. Yeah, it was still a sad episode. Like, despite the fact that everybody, I mean, even at the end, like the people in Westview hate her guts, bro. Like, they hate her guts, and I mean, can you be mad at them though? Like they were suffering on an accident that Wanda caused, and she didn't want to let it down. Like when you hear her explain the fact that she knew like what she did after a certain point, like, it makes you wonder, like, man, Wanda, you should have let it down a little earlier, but we get it. But who knows? I feel like that last comment Vision made about like how he will be seen next, like obviously that's got to point to the other Vision, but like I don't know, it's kind of weird why he said it like that. And just to say that he just like, I don't know, it's a weird thing. I wonder how Wanda will deal with that too, because it's obvious like that Vision is not going to be a villain or anything. They made it seem like Wanda might come to Agatha later to ask what the great evil she unleashed is. Honestly, I feel like that's something that she might discover after. I don't know what exactly in the Darkhold there is, other than some really kind of like specific spells and whatnot. I'd have to go watch, read, and all that stuff to go see if people talk about it. But I don't know. I feel like she would be able to figure out whatever it is Agatha was talking about by reading the Darkhold. And even when Wanda tried to take the Hex down, she stopped because of Vision and her children. How sad. Yeah. Honestly, though, like, when Agatha started cutting off, like, untethering people from the Hex, like, that was some pretty crazy shit. Like, you see how everybody reacted. Like, they're not, like, I'm kind of glad it wasn't Nightmare who was involved in this at all, because that would have just made it really weird. Like, they're not asleep. Like, they all knew. Like, they all feel that shit. Like, they're awake, but they're asleep at the same time. It's not like they're asleep like how Nightmare feeds on that shit or whatever. But oh my gosh, when Wanda transformed into her costume, I was speechless. Yeah, well, like the first time she did it, at first I was like, what the fuck is she just letting Agatha take all of her fucking power, bro? Like, huh? But then I was like, oh, this is what she's doing. She's writing spells like at the same time while she's giving Agatha power to keep her distracted. I was like, okay, this makes a little bit more sense. This makes sense. You smart. And I was like, what the fuck? But how did she just dug deep and got that and was able to start using that power and whatnot, and now she's just able to transition from Scarlet Witch and whatever. Like, I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting thing, and I think like you said, Haley, like she deserves her own movie just for the purpose of like getting to understand her a bit more. And honestly, I feel like we need to get more of a backstory on chaos magic itself, which is tying back to a character called Chthon. And without that, I feel like it's going to be a little bit hard for people, because even myself, like being somewhat knowledgeable on certain Marvel events and comics, like I don't know what fully the Darkhold is capable of, and I don't fully know what her chaos magic is capable of. You know, other than rewriting like reality, I'm sure she could do some other crazy shit. That's the thing. So I have no idea. We're gonna have to see. But it's about to be 1 o'clock in the morning where I'm at, so I think I'm gonna get ready to head to bed. But what an episode! What an episode! That was pretty good. Although it didn't tie up things, it was pretty good. I was thinking the same thing with Thin Part of New Wanda would get her powers back or still have them. It's all about the experience of trauma and how the symptoms of it can make you seem unreasonable to others. People who have experienced something similar. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Definitely. So I'm so in for a backstory on Chaos Magic. It like they have to do it, and I don't think it's proper to do that for Doctor Strange too. Like that's a whole movie dealing with multiverse stuff. The last thing anybody wants is for them to start digging more into Wanda's like magic and taking away from the multiverse aspect. Unless they tie one and one together, I kind of want them to do like a separate movie for her, whether that's a movie that will come later that's before Doctor Strange 2 or a movie that's after. You know, like whenever they decide to do that, but they definitely well, like what they've just done here for her is just put her on a higher pedestal, and she obviously is the strongest person at. I would say in the moment, she's the strongest person in the universe at this given time, since we don't really know anybody else that can rival her just yet. You know. Yeah, I would actually. Agatha kind of did. Yeah, but in the end, she got herself turned into Agnes forever, apparently. But like that's also another thing. Like she just changed her identity, and if she's like that even when the hex is down, then what's to say like she couldn't turn like the white vision's identity in something else? I don't know. I'm glad we got this show about Wanda, especially people who are at least familiar with her character. Yeah, definitely. Mephisto isn't Ghost Rider? What do you mean? Mephisto, yeah, Mephisto's the devil, bro. You didn't know that? Mephisto is literally the devil, and that was the devil that Johnny made a deal with. That was literally like that's literally what Mephisto is. He makes deals with people. He's the devil. That's literally the whole thing with Johnny in that movie. I'm pretty sure in the comics like that's the same thing. I don't know for sure. I don't read. Don't quote me on the though in the comics one. I don't read Ghost Rider comics. Is it well? Mephisto is the devil. He's like Satan. Isn't he like Satan? Wouldn't you say? Or do they do the? Are they doing that in the comics too, where there's two different entities, the devil and Satan? Like, aren't they one and one? Although at the same time, people who see this are unfamiliar with Wanda's character might have even more questions about her and her powers after finishing. They definitely, people who have no knowledge of comics are definitely gonna sit here and be like, "What the fuck did I just watch?" Like, they're gonna see the costume because they're gonna recognize her with the the headpiece and the costume a little bit, and then they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this? Like, what did I just watch? I don't understand anything," and they're gonna be left on a open note for months, almost maybe even a year if they keep pushing things back. So yeah, it was definitely a power move to put this TV show up now without having Doctor Strange come out this year or even having Spider-Man potentially come out this year. We'll have to see on Spider-Man because I don't know how they're gonna what multiverse stuff is gonna deal with that in there because to our knowledge we haven't seen anything dealing with multiverse just yet to say that anything happens on Wanda's end. And no mutants either, so there's that. Wanda's a good person, but her grief and trauma pull her pull at her, and her chaos magic, which is connected to her emotions, comes from Chthon. Yep. Didn't I didn't deep dive into comics to WandaVision. They didn't name drop Mephisto, and they didn't name drop Mephisto as Ghost Rider. Wait, what? Oh, Mephisto's not Ghost Rider, but like in the movie, I think you're. I'm not sure. Are you talking about the movie that came out for Ghost Rider, or are you talking about? comics, because for comics, I'm not entirely sure if Mephisto's like with comics they have a whole different setup with heaven, hell, devils, and angels. Like I haven't really gotten into the aspect of it because it's a little bit more. There's too much around it sometimes. As to my knowledge, though, Mephisto is the devil, pretty much. He's like Satan, I guess you could say. So that's kind of why I assume most of the time, he's pretty much the devil. He's like Satan in the comics, but that could be wrong. I could be wrong. And it probably is because chaos magic has not been touched on that much in the MCU yet, and every time we see Wanda, she never gets enough screen time. Yeah, like they're going an interesting route that they haven't dug that deep into yet. Because Doctor Strange has only had one movie, and we've only gotten that iteration of magic. Really, I mean, I don't really count Endgame and Infinity War to have any magical elements to it. Like we got the people from like Doctor Strange and the Sanctum Sanctorum and what was that other place? Comertage. Yeah, that's the place I was trying to think about. We got people from there and then other sanctums and whatnot to come help probably, but like we don't have a magical presence like fully yet. We have the one movie of Doctor Strange and we have WandaVision. That's all we have. So they definitely are going to have to build through that a lot more heavily than they've been doing for some of their ground characters. Yeah, the devil, Satan is Mephisto. Yeah, that's why I was thinking, because that would be even more confusing. Because then you've got Death, which is Lady Death, not Hela. I don't know what the fuck that was about. Hela's like in control of Hell, Hel, not Hell. So I think that's a different case. Or, I don't remember. But you've got different characters surrounding fucking Satan and shit like that. You've got Hellstrom, I think, which is another character I don't know that much about. You've got the Chthon dude, which actually just practices like the, black magic or whatever from the beginning on Earth. There's a lot of all that, like I said, all that side of magic and the devil shit. Like, I don't get that deep into it because it's kind of insane. Like, there's just too much there. Let's see. Stan. Satan. Just call him Stan from now on. I definitely had to read about the Darkhold. Sounds like something I'd be interested in. It definitely is. Like I said, there's been stories I think where Wanda has had to deal with the. I think she has had to deal with it before. And then of course, you can watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which does have Ghost Rider in there. So it's not a good idea though for Wanda to have it. I was really hoping she didn't have it, but it's cool that she has it, I guess. It's just not the best source to learn from because it's literally like dark shit in there. But hey, she the thing I don't understand though, like I said, I already said I don't understand why Doctor Strange didn't appear at all, or give any other references other than the sorcerer shit. But like, why wouldn't she try to go to the Sanctum Sanctorum? Like, you would think she would have that information. Like, I think that Doctor Strange would be willing to give the information to some of the other people. It's just weird to me. And considering Doctor Strange makes an appearance in Spider-Man, there's some other things, I just don't understand. Blackheart is Mephisto's son, who is the devil that Johnny makes a deal with. Oh, okay. OMGS, a lot of people might still be confused over the show about how magic works in these because the lack of magic has gotten so far. Can't talk. Hopefully from now on we will find out more. They definitely need to. Dr. Doom, please. Listen, from the little bit that I do know about Doctor Strange's magical abilities, I do know that he has had some run-ins with Mephisto in the comics before to get his mother's soul back, so hey, you never know. They could bring Dr. Doom in here via that way, like have him be somewhat of an established magic user. I mean, because they didn't really show that off in either of the Fantastic Four movies. And that's just probably because they didn't want to deal with the magic aspect of it. But he does know magic, so yeah, that is a... Oh, now that I think about it, yeah, that could be how they do that too. They kind of should, honestly. If they're gonna be focusing a little bit more on magic, they definitely need to bring Doctor Doom in that way. I'm going down a rabbit hole right now with my newfound Ghost Rider information. Some of it ties into Falcon and Winter Soldier. Interesting. Yeah, I recently started watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I've only watched the first episode so far, but really enjoying it. Yeah, you're definitely going to enjoy it a little bit more after watching WandaVision. While that's also another thing. Like, it just pretty much confirmed that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is no longer... you can't consider Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. canon in any form because their Darkhold is different. And unless they want to say later on that it is canon and say that it's just a different design in the MCU now, like, just think of it like that, kind of like how they did with Hulk. I mean, they can, but like they're not going to outright say it. So that's the thing. At this point, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was never canon. It was a side project. It's official. That's what I'm going to go based off of after seeing the Darkhold in action right there. So, yeah, that's sad because they did Inhumans better than the Inhumans TV show, in my opinion, and they deserve some praise for that. And they did tie in to the to the whole Hydra plot really well, and it's just a waste now. So, Darkhold will also be in Eternals, Doctor Strange, Moon Knight, and Blade. Okay, I don't know much about Moon Knight, so I'm kind of curious to know how the Darkhold goes in there. But the question is, are you talking about like the Darkhold? Like, how do you know the Darkhold will be in Moon Knight and Blade? Eternals, I could understand. Doctor Strange is kind of a given considering that she has the book at this time, but I don't know. That'd be interesting. I'm curious about the Moon Knight and Blade though. Like, how do you know about that one? From comics, or like are those actual reports? Oddly enough, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't MCU canon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not canon anymore. Like, well, it was fan casted as canon. Okay, there were things to say that it wasn't canon, but like, for them to just completely make the Darkhold a different design and feature different things and work differently, yeah, it definitely is not canon anymore. I think the fans who have not enjoyed WandaVision might enjoy the other shows better. Yeah, those shows are a little bit more grounded. This is a little bit more. They said that keep your expectations low, but like in the grand scheme of things, like some things in here are just not gonna like connect with people's heads when they are trying to understand what's happening. Like they are not gonna understand anything that just happened. Excuse me. Can't wait for Doctor Strange 2. Yep, can't wait either. I'm glad Agatha was at least not killed off because I love her character. Yeah, I just don't understand like the whole. She basically just changed her identity though. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense because the Hex is down. So how is she just able to like completely change who she is? And does that mean that Agatha will never like truly understand like, oh, I'm a witch again? Like, will she not know that ever, or what? You do not need to watch Inhumans, trust me. The show is a waste of time. It's not even, don't even worry about it, trust me. Infamous Iron Man, Doom, I mean, I prefer to see him as a full-blown villain in Latveria and dealing with that stuff. Like, I want him as an actual villain, but like, you can become somewhat of an anti-hero or whatever later on, but I want to see him do it, like, be full-fledged Doom first. Because he's a threat. Like, whenever they want to go into Secret Wars, if he's not already in the MCU by that time and the one in control of, Battle World or whatever, as, taking the Beyonders power whenever they want to talk about fucking Beyonders, hey, then I don't want it. I need Doctor Doom in that role. Good night, Zento. Yeah, Inhumans is it's a waste of time. The fact that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. introducing humans a lot better than the actual Inhumans TV show about the royal family is kind of like crazy. But yeah, it is getting pretty late. I know some people are on different time zone, and they're probably sitting here at like 4 in the morning. But I'm gonna get ready to go to bed myself. I think I want to go. I'm gonna end up popping on Twitter anyway, because I want to see what other people's thoughts about this episode are. Again, Ralph, the whole Ralph thing doesn't bother me so much, but it's just like, could she really just make him run fast with the simple spell? Like, what's stopping other people from learning about that one day? Oh, I can run fast if somebody just writes me a spell? Oh gosh, Wanda, make me a necklace and say some spell and give me super strength. I don't know. The fact that he can run fast was probably the weirdest part about that spell. You know. And how and the fact that she got it down to like him running is almost pretty much similar. It's almost an exact identical copy of how the real Pietro runs. It's crazy. I still have hope that Aaron Taylor Johnson reprises his role as Quicksilver one day. I have hope. That's all I'm gonna say. You can. I mean, they deal with time travel. You could just say it's an alternate timeline rather than you could just say it's an alternate timeline or alternate timelines because they deal with two different forms of time travel. So, you know. Yeah, anti-villain Doom. Yeah, I don't mind it. I just want him to be like full-fledged Doom, and then like over time, like people, like he doesn't have to always be prominent in each movie, like as a defined character. He just needs to be. His first introduction needs to be like he's Doom, like that. He's that dude. You don't want to mess with him. And then over time, you know, like once we get maybe into the Battle World, Secret War stuff, whenever they want to reboot the MCU a little bit. I don't mind him being the villain in a way, but he's not really a bad guy. He's just in control of everything because he sees the right opportunity to grab power, which is not far-fetched from his own character. So I wouldn't mind it. But let me read these last comments before I get ready to end the stream. Also, the show seems like it was more of the character development than the action. That may be the reason why some haven't enjoyed it. Yeah, some came in here expecting to see like fucking action scenes like the first 2 episodes. Like, bro, like, can we get some story first? Like, chill. Have you never watched a sitcom before? Have you never watched something that's just for shits and giggles? Like, chill. People are so used to MCU just fight right off the bat that they've never actually sat down and just watched something normal for once. Like, it's weird. I was literally not expecting to see Ralph in this episode. I gave up on that a while ago. Yeah, Ralph. The Ralph shit. I'm gonna let it go. I really was praying that it was actual Pietro to some degree because it was just weird that he has powers, you know. And he has like the same type of energy and like the same way he acts, almost like Peter from the Foxverse, which can't be a coincidence. They definitely wanted him to keep his like giddy type of mood when they were directing and they were filming scenes. Like they definitely wanted to keep that. So it was just weird, but it's kind of like a troll too, like Ralph Boner. But like, think about this too. This is the last thing I'm gonna say before I go to bed. She was referencing Ralph from like the 2nd episode. So you're telling me all this time she's had a person sitting in her house waiting to be used at the right time. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. Yeah, like I just don't buy like that he's some random dude. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't buy it. I'll let it go, but I don't buy it. Because she's been referencing Ralph since the 2nd episode. And she's always making these subtle jokes to the fucking devil. Like, the devil's in the detail. Like, no, well, that was Dottie who said it's the devil's in the details. And then something Agatha said about some devil shit, I think. Like, she first mentioned Ralph in episode 1. Yeah, like I said, she's been mentioning Ralph since the beginning of the show, and it just doesn't make sense for him to just be some dude and then them not actually show where Ralph went at all. Like, I don't think, if I look back, I don't think you'll see fake Peter, Ralph, Boner, whatever you want to call him, walking about at all, right? Like, it's just weird, you know? I don't mind Agatha being the enemy of the show, like the main antagonist, because in the end, she's what helped Wanda become what she really is, the Scarlet Witch. She played her role, and clearly there's still something else going on because she says she doesn't know what she's unleashed, and we will find that out in Doctor Strange too. So we got a year or so. Let me look it up real quick. How long do we actually have before Doctor Strange comes out? When does Doctor Strange 2 come out? Wow. We do have a year. We have a whole year waiting to find out how this show ties into fucking WandaVision. I mean, how this movie Doctor Strange and WandaVision are connected. Think about that. We have a whole year. Now the question is, are the following movies going to have end credits related to the events of WandaVision or not? Right? Because all the shows we just finished WandaVision, we're getting Falcon and Winter Soldier, we're getting Loki. And then think about this, we're also getting Shang-Chi. We're assumingly getting these movies this year. We're getting Shang-Chi, Eternals, and Black Widow, and Spider-Man. That's six. No, what the fuck am I talking about? 7 Marvel projects. At least 3 or 4 of those need to directly reference the events of WandaVision, because WandaVision and Doctor Strange 2 are bigger for the whole of the MCU, right? At least 3 of those end credits, mid credits need to reference WandaVision. And you know the movies have 2 credit scenes, so we should get at least 3 references to WandaVision. That's my opinion. And then, Falcon and Winter Soldier, I don't really know what they're going to reference, because they're ground level stuff there. They might reference Thunderbolts stuff or whatever. I don't know. The devil's in the details. That's God, I can't read sometimes. That's not the only place he is. Yeah, like, man, it doesn't make sense, and I don't want to let it go, but I have to let it go. Wanda's powers finally expanded in the show, and I loved it. Yeah, I really like the whole backstory though. Like, they definitely need, like I said, they need to go back into the whole chaos and magic and Chthon and how she actually got her powers. Because just saying she was born with it doesn't make sense. Like, it makes sense to some, but I think going and saying, oh, long ago there was people, practicing black magic on her. Like, they showed the Salem witch trial thing. They can go back and do that kind of with Wanda to show, she was cursed as a child by a different being or something. What, you have no idea what you've done. We probably still haven't seen the most. Yeah, we haven't even seen what Wanda really can do yet. Like, she's learning from the worst source material. That's for sure. It's so weird that they never showed us Pietro after Monica took off his necklace. That's what I'm saying. Like, he disappeared. He went somewhere. He's not, like, I found it weird that Darcy Darcy was gone after she crashed in Hayward's car. I found that really weird. Why did she just disappear? I know she's not, she's doing her own thing. Like, she said, oh, I'm not for debriefs or whatever. But, like, you're a person who's got a lot of knowledge on this stuff, and you understand, like, a little bit more of what was going on here than most would, right? You would be able to help Wanda's case and say, it wasn't her directly, blah, blah, blah. You would be able to help clear Wanda a bit. Why would you just disappear, right? Unless, I don't know, she's went somewhere else in different world or something. I don't know. It's a weird thing with some of these little cliffhangers they left. I just feel like maybe I'm looking into it too much, but Darcy just disappearing like that is so weird. And what was the little thing with Monica? Okay, so Nathaniel Little. I hope you watched Spider-Man Far From Home, but at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, there's an end credit scene with Nick Fury, and he's at, I'm gonna call it the Peak, which is the big spaceship full of scrolls, and that's basically where Monica's gonna end up going, because this whole show takes place right before Far From Home, pretty much. So you can assume that that's where she's at right now, is up in space, with Nick Fury. So that's a simple answer. Now, how does it tie into Captain Marvel 2? I don't know, because we're also going to have to figure out how Miss Marvel or Kamala, excuse me, how Kamala Khan gets up there or ties into Captain Marvel as well. That's a whole other thing. So, yeah. Loki and WandaVision will probably play into Multiverse of Madness, most likely. That's the only movie you haven't watched? Why? Bro, if you're going to watch the MCU, you got to watch everything, no matter what. You have to watch every movie, every end credit scene. No, it goes like this. You got to watch every movie, every mid credit scene, every end credit scene, every TV show, every commercial, every not like. But you really, if you're gonna watch the MCU, you really gotta like watch everything. You can't watch one movie and not watch another one. That's like, it's gonna fuck you up in the end. Like, imagine not watching Infinity War but watching Endgame, bro. That's pretty much what it's like. That's pretty surprising though. But you should definitely go watch. I mean, you don't have to watch it, I guess, necessarily, now that I've just told you. But, I mean, you should if you're going to watch Spider-Man 3, I guess. I just realized most of my comments are about Wanda, but I can't help it. I was a Fast and a Bright character. Yeah, her character is fucking phenomenal. Like, I'm glad that she got this show, and they gave, other characters like Vision and, the two kids a chance to really shine. Like, I'm extremely happy about that. I just want them to continue, growing her character more, because she likes it. Like, I think you said this earlier, like, she hasn't had enough screen time in some of the other places in the MCU, and she definitely should have gotten a movie earlier. But if they saved it just for this, like, to give her a TV show, they definitely need to give her her own movie, like, like, soon, because I need more of Wanda in her suit, and I need to see the real Scarlet Witch not reading a fucking Darkhold, the Book of the Damned, learning from the worst source material in existence. I need her not to do that. I really was expecting her to go to Doctor Strange, though. Like I said, I just feel like it's weird that she wouldn't go to him. I don't think it shouldn't be weird for them to know each other. They were all at the funeral, like, unless Doctor Strange is fucking out of town or some shit, like, that doesn't make sense to me. Even my fans hated this show. Nah. How do people hate this show? I think it's all about having too many high expectations with this. It honestly, yeah, that's pretty much all it is. Now, at the end of the day, the Mephisto stuff that people keep bringing up is still possible. There's still a big possibility people can do that in the future. Because, again, they let Wanda hear her, whatchamacallit. They let Wanda hear the voices of her kids, right? So that could still play into Mephisto, and if they want to do this soul shit or whatever. But, that, again, we'll have to see how they play it out. It's still an open door. They didn't just immediately say, oh, no Mephisto. You're wrong. They didn't do that. So, there's still a chance. Far From Home is only available on Stars, though. I mean, it's on DVD. People can buy it on DVD. That's what I did. As much as I would love for it to just be on fucking Disney Plus or something, so you can watch all the Marvel content at once. But I just have it on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever. Yeah, they have a chance to really they have a chance to do Mephisto, Nightmare, or some other character. They've got a lot that they can do, so they've got options. It's just picking the right one. And I think Baron Mordo is supposed to be in Doctor Strange too, so that's going to be quite interesting, considering he's going and taking power back from different sorcerers. Well, people that were sorcerers or have the ability to become like a sorcerer and they just don't. He is going around still doing that, so we'll see a much stronger version of Mordo than we did in Doctor Strange 2. And, I mean, I don't think he'll be much of a fucking threat against Wanda. At the end of the day, she's stronger than fucking Doctor Strange. Like, they just declared that. I wonder why there were 2 copies of Wanda at the end. She just made a copy of herself. trust me, like I said, the Darkhold, bro, like it's not good. She's learning how to do shit ass backwards right now. In my opinion, I'm just gonna say that because it's not a good source to learn spells from. That's where you learn how to do some evil shit. While she's getting knowledge, like it's not good knowledge. Like if Doctor Strange read that, if Doctor Strange had that book, he would lock that shit up. He would bury it underneath a barrier of a barrier of a barrier in another world, in another world, in another world, inside of a world. He would put that shit so far away that you would never see the light of it. But yeah, I'm just your answer to why there's two Wandas is just whatever she's learning from the Darkhold is it's just she's just expanding her power, learning how to do different shit. Who's not to say Doctor Strange couldn't do that already. I mean, he just I don't know. They're gonna have to play this really interesting. Nah, I don't feel stupid about it. It's just like I don't know. It's an interesting choice to make her read the Darkhold. Like I get it's the only source of information she has about magic at the time, but it makes you still question why she didn't go to Doctor Strange. Like my man literally was at the funeral, and I know that the last thing everybody's doing is communicating with everybody, but like they were there. They know who each other are. It's not like, oh, you don't know who the fuck you are. Like, no, they know each other. You know? They're not friends, but like they know each other. And it is weird that Doctor Strange doesn't hear any of this shit going on. My man is literally Wong too. Yeah, let's bring Wong in here too. Wong and Doctor Strange both don't notice anything going on. Mordo seemingly doesn't even know what the fuck is going on here either. You know, like you don't recognize this big source of magic like being disturbed in one area of the world. Like, do you know none of the sorcerers feel that? Right? Weird. If Agatha could feel it, why can't anybody else feel it, right? Agatha just crashed the party on accident. But still. I mean, even if she doesn't even really even know what magic is like that. She didn't know what magic was, really, but it makes sense to go to somebody who literally was able to predict different timelines of stuff. Like, realistically, even if she didn't know that he could do magic, like, when you think about it, like, I would hope that he would have shared some details about what he did to get us to this point. But, like, I don't know. Doctor Strange can be pretty secretive, too. But some of the sorcerers, like I said, should have been aware of what was going on. You know, they're supposed to be protectors of the Earth from, was it cosmic events as described by Wong or something, back in Doctor Strange 2. So, I mean, I don't know. It might be an issue that it's a TV show, so they might have had some complications, maybe getting other things going on, or maybe they just wanted to keep it a little small tone and explain everything later. I don't know. But my head is hurting now from thinking about this too much. So, I'm going to take a break, go to bed, sleep it over. All I'm going to say is this episode outdid the other episodes a little bit. The only reason why I love it so much is because we did get some major drops. You know, we got confirmation about the Darkhold. We got to see Wanda in her full-fledged suit. We got to see Wanda cast, you know, spells for the first time. And magic is just going to be something sewed into the MCU a lot more. I'm not disappointed that they didn't bring any, you know, MCU mutants in here yet. The biggest issue I'll have with the show so far is that Ralph Boner seemingly just disappeared out of thin air, and the necklace was somehow letting him run fast. Like, that's weird to me, because at the end of the day, like, it's still enchanted. It's still an enchanted item. Like, weird, right? It's just weird. But yeah, there's that. So, anyways, yeah, this episode marked it good in my list. I'm excited for Falcon and Winter Soldier. I don't know what we'll see in there because I really don't know that much about what kind of enemies Falcon and Winter Soldier will be fighting at all. Whether that's, I don't know, thunderbolts of some kind or whatnot. But I'm excited either way. This is all going to be new for me. Anyways, thanks everybody for joining the stream. This episode was fucking awesome. The stream was awesome. Everybody in the chat's awesome. I'm gonna catch you guys. I'm gonna still probably try to do a stream of some kind next week to keep it, consistent still. But I'll have to figure that out. I'll put a notification out for the channel. But anyways, thank you all.